Hello there. Now, welcome back to the Tales from Cestria, a series of stories from the land of Cestria, where I'm joined by a bunch of friends as we play some Dungeons and Dragons. And wow, that's the quietest opening I've had in a while. I'm scared now. It's, God! As always, before we get started on the actual game itself, a few announcements. First off, there will be more streams coming up on the weekend here. I'm just gonna have to face my demons and exhaustion from work and just get it done. So this Sunday, there's going to be a special stream going on, and hopefully some of my players will be able to join me for this thing, and it's going to be fun experience, and we'll see if I can keep the VOD on Twitch, but that's a different story. So look forward to that, and it's an Otome game, and we're gonna have some fun with it. Next, of course, as always, I do a Wrath and Glory system for D&D, so if you want to help affect the game in any way, you can subscribe to my channel, not the Hanyakuja's channel, although it is fun to have him get flashbanged. But subscribing to my channel... and we're getting started already. But subscribe to my channel or donate to my channel, and you can either grant the players an additional glory dice, which are these set of dice going up and down right now in the bottom right hand corner, or you can donate to the other side, which is the wrath dice, which are these are a set of d6s that we as the players can utilize in our games. For the players, they can add it to any attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, just an extra d6 added on top of everything. For me, I can do it to any NPC that I'm currently playing for the same set of things. So it's a nice little change from the standard "you just have advantage" system that is normally existent there. All right, and it adds a little bit of character. Do they get used very often? No, but it's epic when they do succeed. Other than that, I'm still waiting for feedback from my proof of concept for the game and for the game that I'm working on. So those game streams will return as soon as I get that initial feedback from the individuals I gave the game to and whatnot. And in other news, I am going to try and do a little bit more streaming, like I said, and almost done with Octopath Traveler 2. We're going to play some Yakuza Pirates of Hawaii, and if I can keep it stable, there will be Monster Hunter Wilds streams as well. But I will probably be playing that mostly by myself because it's a grindy game. And like any grindy game, sometimes it's fun to watch, sometimes it's not. That's all the major announcements that I have. Oh, wait. Yes, I am writing a book as well. Oh, thank you, Caleb. I'm writing a book. You can read it over on Wattpad. Link is in the description and below the video, because these videos do get uploaded to the thing, or it is... and there it is. Type that in there. I typed it in wrong. It didn't work. Curse you, bot! You failed me! Oh, would help if I said Wattpad instead of Wattpad. Let's try that. There we go. Yes, the Demon Lord is a hero, and I've been relegated to a side character. It's over on Wattpad right now. Go check it out. It's only 2 chapters, but it's 2 chapters in progress. Yes, I am a slow writer because, again, I'm between working on stream content, work content, and by that I mean retail, game concept, and book concept. I am the crazy person with ADHD that spreads myself way too thin. So it's slow writing, but it's quality writing as I try to make it as best I can. Other than that, does anyone else have any announcements they want to make? Also, we are down in EG today because apparently he got stuck at work. Is there anything that Hanyakusha wants to announce? Great. So, I think without any further ado, who would like to give a recap of what happened last time? What happened then? Okay then, well, I guess I will be doing the recap. Over the last 2 sessions, our heroes have discovered or have found the chosen dragonkin wielder of the Blades of Light. They have gone off to do some more training, as far as they know. Oh, they have yet to properly speak to them, but that's neither here nor there. Instead, they are making their plans and preparations to travel back to Prizel. During which time, Ragna went to the church and had a insightful conversation with another paladin, and a dwarven paladin, as he was visiting the temple, and thus started on a new path in life. Meanwhile, well, Fasha, Fasha continued to do Fasha things because I didn't have. Mostly just keeping an eye on his fellow party member Phantom, who had an oracle about recent events and how to better fight demons in the future. But mostly just had a long, nice tea time chat with his patron. Meanwhile, Yaksha went shopping with Josephine in the Cobalt, and some rom-com shenanigans happened. And Bob and Kyoku went off and were doing some resource gathering for herbs and potion making as well. Finally, at the end of the last session, everyone was having a conversation about preparations for their trip to Prizel, and everything like that. With that, we find ourselves waking up onto the next day. Fire Charmers. It is the crack of dawn, roughly about 6 a.m. as you guys slowly awaken. The day is yours. What do you do? Give me 1 second. Apparently Discord did not want to register. All right, go ahead and try talking now.
Barb is going to prepare her spells.
All right.
I'm eating breakfast.
Do we know?
The most important meal of the day.
Do we know what the travel to this place is going to be like?
You guys received a complete free pass to use the teleportation network to teleport directly from Dragonia to Prizel. Normally a 1,000+ gold endeavor. But you guys get to do
1,000+?
1,000+.
What's
Yep. To transport one person, it's 1,000 gold.
What's the environment of Priscilla look like?
Does anyone want to describe it for her? That would be Hanyakusha, Phantom. I'm sorry, Hanyakusha, and it's Hanyakusha, Phantom, or Fasha would be able to describe it.
I'm waiting for someone to be like, would you like to me to describe it to you, or should I find you a box?
I don't remember what it looks like because I don't take notes.
Okay. Does the king know what it looks like, or what the environment's like over there? Does anybody know?
Hanyakusha, did you want to describe it, or Phantom, did you want to try and describe it?
The last time I saw it, it was on fire, so.
Right. I'll go to the.
Yeah. So, Pasha, you as a character know what it looks like because you've been there before, or not just with fire trauma stuff, but also on some diplomatic duties in the past. Granted, you were young, but you still have been there recently. Zell is a sprawling city of magic. It is the birthplace of arcane magic, so the buildings there are built in a more fantastical style, with arcane and magics, and it is affecting a good portion of the buildings, with floating pillars and floating objects to showcase the power of the arcane magic. In layman's terms, the best way to describe it, it looks like New York City. Only a little bit cleaner for some parts of the city, and the slums as well.
Oh god, the only way this can get worse is that if you said Chicago.
I would have turned around and walked away.
That's the slums.
that's the slum, Chicago.
Oh boy.
But it is in the
Chicago's coming for you, my dude.
looking
Yeah,
at,
Chicago's
when you
gonna
look
be
at
in our
the
ass
map-
later.
Yeah, when you guys look at the map on Roll20, it is in the southern regions of Cestria itself. So it's a little bit warmer. It's more warm down to the south, getting into just a little bit more valley-ish sort of mentality there. You don't get quite as much snow up here in the north. But basically, it's a massive city. There's not much wildlife, quote unquote, nearby within the city.
Neat.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I had to do some bill stuff.
So right now,
I had to
Barb.
do it both.
Yeah. Right now, Barb is currently downstairs with Boston. Oh, not Boston Flowers. That's a different character. With the Phantom.
Jesus, man.
You've been saying that name a lot.
Wow.
The name's stuck.
Wow.
Can Boston Flowers actually be here so we can kill him? That'd be great.
Hey, screw you, guy. Screw
Anyway, point is that most of the party is currently downstairs having breakfast and discussing the locale of Prazel.
Okay.
So what did I miss exactly?
Not much.
Well, I wasn't here
It's,
at the beginning.
it's 6 a.m. in the morning. You guys have woken up.
Okay.
You guys are having breakfast, and Barb asked, "What is Prazel like?" And a combination of right now, Dungeon Master narration for Fasha, because
Yeah.
Fasha the player doesn't quite remember what the city looked like. Like
It
describe
has
what
been like
Prazel-
2 years.
It'd be like that when you don't want to go back to a place that hates you.
Yeah, I wonder whose fault that is.
I agree, it is Hungakusha's fault.
We're not starting this right off the bat where you know that everybody's not fault.
It's your plan, man.
Y'all ruined my plan.
No,
Y'all didn't even
no.
listen to my plan. Y'all just did
Victor,
whatever y'all wanted.
Victor ruined your plan, okay?
No, you agreed for him to quickly hit the front door. You could go back on that VOD. I remember that clearly.
I just asked him to help me take care of this one dude, and
Phantom will look over and he'll be like,
Why
"The hell
would
is the
you
bot?"
do that?
The hell?
You know him. Why
I
would you
didn't-
tell him to take care of this one dude? When
I
the
thought-
whole point of the mission was not to kill anyone.
I thought he would have one-shotted him. That's on me.
And then you proceeded to burn his house down.
That was more of just like background stuff that wasn't intentional. Most of my shit revolves around fire, okay?
For people who doesn't know before, I took major steps to stake out the whole area so we could stealthily get our way inside.
He's just explaining this
to
to
blow in my face.
Inujin and Ragna and Diva. Look, it's nobody's fault, Tongaku shows, except your plans, but that's neither here nor there.
It can't be my fault when my plan's fault when y'all don't follow the plan.
Yeah,
The
it's
plan
not
was
your own
solid
fault.
until it wasn't solid, okay?
The plan was solid until y'all open your mouths.
It was your own darn fault for thinking any of us would follow any plan.
That is true.
It was supposed to be a quick in and out job. Done.
Hey, no one regrets that mission more than me. I have a bullet and blade scar in the same spot from that mission, okay?
For good reason.
For good reason, one of our friends betrayed us, still don't know why.
I'll betray us too if I ruined my plan for a third time.
Yo, Hungakusho's a traitor.
wild.
He just admitted it. He's a traitor.
Betrayal coming from the person who fireballed me, but okay.
We were in a match. Just say you surrendered. You did. You fake surrendered. Why wouldn't I throw it?
With all due respect, you have no right to say to call anyone out as a traitor.
Wait. Are we talking about Rabbit or Frosta? Are we talking
Rabbit.
I didn't know we were talking about this in character. I thought we were talking about
Everything is in character unless we say it's not in character. Remember when this shit bugged me? Remember? Yeah, no, so this is the rule now.
As Hita, our god, what did I miss? I'm assuming out of character when Hita starts explaining things.
I did explain it. Did you guys have?
I
Did you
know.
guys start
So when
talking?
did we get back in character? Because no one notified.
No one notified. This is crazy.
I think you're just a little scared to face the music or whatever.
There's no
you know
music. I
there.
told you my reason. You guys are the ones that are butthurt about it. Like that's.
Look, the point of the matter is,
I don't want to be guilty by association.
you was there.
yeah. What association?
I
You
stayed
was there,
outside.
Phantom. You stayed outside and helped Victor with the guards.
The reason why I'm saying this is in character because this sounds exactly like the conversation you guys would have in character. That's why it's in character.
I was making sure he wasn't killing anyone.
I grab a bunch of Phantom. I look him in the eye. You
Get your hands off my drip.
what? Your imagination, Harold?
It's how can it be imaginary if we can all see it when he's battling?
Hallucinated.
Hallucination, imaginary,
Right
it's the
now.
same fucking thing.
No, guys. Let's calm down here. We're
Nah,
take a look.
he
Let's go to the
insulted my
rest.
drip. I demand an apology.
Yeah, Kisha.
I
Apologize.
am demanding an apology when you apologize for ruining my plans.
I have ruined nothing. Talk to them.
You are guilty by association.
There it is. There it is.
You helped as much as with them than you did with me.
Thanks to you, bozos. I can't even go back and do. You know what? And I just go upstairs and I just go.
Technically, we could go back, Phantom. It's just like we physically could. It's just there'd be a lot of issues.
Yeah, that's the problem. I say as I walk up the stairs.
Oh well, at least we're clear on that.
There are several adventurer groups like looking around like, oh dear, the party fallout.
I want to point out you are 3 strikes of things you fucked up with.
What'd you say?
Actually, hold up, 4 strikes of what things you fucked up with.
What have I?
House
What,
clearing,
okay.
Hydra, the arena, and my plan.
Okay. How did I fuck up against the Hydra?
He was telling you to open your eyes for 20 years.
I couldn't, like, I don't know what you want from me, Hungakusho. Like, if it's magically, I was magically blinded. What do you want from me? Like,
You are magically stupid sometimes.
I'm magically more inclined than you. And how did I fuck up at the arena?
You fucking off the toy!
I've been over this. The way I have had combat training, and you go
As I-
until someone
as I go
surrenders,
upstairs,
not
meet
until
up,
they fake
I'm
sleep.
gonna
Okay.
change the form of my familiar to a bird.
Like I said,
How
so
don't Peter
if
hurt
you
me?
guys want to stop being like, I don't know, so up in your feelings about that, as some new hip generation would say, I don't keep bringing it up. Rabbit does.
Literally, no one brought it up but you!
Rabbit brought it up.
You brought up about ruining my plans again, dude.
Yes, but Rabbit brought up about the arena shit because I've never seen a cleric so crying so much about one thing.
At the beginning of this conversation,
Yes,
when
I brought up the plan.
thing you brought up was my plans, meaning
Yes,
you.
I brought up the plan, but you wanted to go down the list of fuck ups. One fuck up wasn't even my fault, and one fuck up is not even one I consider a fuck up.
Meanwhile, across the table, Kyoku kind of leans over to both Ragna and Barb. Is like, I can't tell if they're really good friends or just very bitter enemies.
Brad was just reading out of his book. It was like, I'll
Don't
figure
get
it
me started with the times when robbers try to steal horses.
Rabbit's reading his book, wiping his tears away with the pages.
Well, today is the day we get out of here. We'll say our goodbyes and we head to the portal. Unless anyone has some last minute adjustments they need to do.
No, I'm good.
Ashamed to leave my home again. I'll be back.
Sad that we have to waste a perfectly good scroll for this, eh?
You're not wasting a scroll for it. You have a written letter from the king for the official transportation network between all the major cities to use it for free for this one trip.
No, I was talking about the scroll of disguise self.
Oh, the scroll is steaming.
Yes, scroll Steven.
Yes.
Eh?
That
The
Fasha
scroll of semen. What?
I just like that.
Why did you say that? Shut up.
It just came out.
Oh, I bet it did. Oh my god.
Yeah, yeah, and this is and the reason, and again, Fasha, this is actually tragic. This is for you as the player to know. That's the reason you have a scroll of seeming is because when this was brought up the first time, when you weren't here as a player, your character went and bought it with some money to be like, here, we can disguise ourselves with magic.
Based on what I was planning to do with Fasha and the hints you've been giving me to what to do with Fasha within this situation, I wouldn't have done that.
This was a while ago.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, this is
I missed one session.
this was like when you were going off to find when you first got the halberd and the rapier. Before you ever came to Jugonia.
Weird. Okay. So I physically have it,
You
right?
physically have it, yes.
Okay, cool.
Out of character, what time do y'all think y'all want to leave?
I'm gonna go whenever y'all are.
It's 6 a.m. right now.
Yeah, it's pretty early.
Well, you know what they say, Hungakusha, early bird gets the war crime, so.
If only Phantom was downstairs to hear that. If only Phantom Crow was downstairs to hear this.
Well, you don't know what Phantom's doing currently upstairs at the moment.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Alright, let me add that to my
Because
inventory.
remember, I always know
It should be in
Phantom's
there already, I think.
original form is a crow.
Thank you.
Nothing else.
Yeah, I added it a while ago. You go ahead. I'm just gonna go.
Yeah, it's there. I just looked.
I say we get some breakfast. We'll say our
Is that
farewells.
not what we're doing right now? As I'm eating an omelet.
Looking down the table, you see the one plate that was Phantom's. You see Fasha's plate, Does anyone else have any plates out for food right now?
I'll order it right now. What's on the fucking menu? Because I wasn't here for the 5th time.
Gakusha, you should really get the eggs. They're hard to get right now.
God. God.
I hate
Somehow
mine.
I hear that.
Apparently there's a flu going around that's an avian variety.
Oh no, that one. Oh no, the Kenku should be made aware.
Point of the matter is, I'll order breakfast for myself, and then I'll head out for the day. Try to probably go see the king, and then see the chick, and then go out. I just want to make sure the king is okay, and there's nothing that he ought to tell us before we go.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. There it is.
Anyone wants to join me, feel free. Cool, I guess I'll go to the low.
Have fun.
Have at it.
Sometimes it makes you wonder if I'm the main character of the story. when shit like this happens. I try to involve people.
How would I ever be the main
It takes
character?
an-
I
to be fair-
joined you in the story.
It takes an hour for me to do my ritual.
And anytime I've ever tried to put in any input, especially when you're around Hungakusha, it never ends well.
If only your inputs was correct, it's not insulting just for me.
Dude, you literally sat there and argued with Hita's character of whether or not she should come with us for like 10 minutes, and when I tried to interject, you still kept going. Just for Hita to still do, yeah, no, I'm coming with.
And
And, like, that's what I'm saying, is, like, you don't care about anyone else's character and what they say, okay? You keep going with what you want to do, which is fine,
fair.
but
Good
don't, but it's fine. It's literally fine. It's literally fine, but why would anyone else want to try to do anything character-wise when you're around?
you just always want to make me the bad guy. Eh?
I don't
Always
have
want to
make
put
you
me
that
down.
guy.
You
do
always do this.
yourself.
You always do this.
Guy, you made me the bad guy.
Like, you literally always do this. And then you
Oh
wonder
my God.
when to get beat up by me.
Anyway.
Like one time, and the one time after I tossed you in the lake.
More than one time, you can't.
It was one time, and then I smushed you up against the wall during cleaning.
Anyway.
Oh, the clean. You set on fire.
Had to dry the water from Gakuja.
Anyway, back on topic. So, you make your way up to the noble district where, at first, the guards stop you, but then you make a request for the king. Telling you explain who you are to them, and it takes a good 10 minutes. It takes a good like 5 to 10 minutes to verify everything. When the guard comes back.
That makes sense because I'm always disguising myself.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming that you went in a disguise that the king has seen before.
I try to.
Yeah. Point of fact is, it takes a moment for them to get verification. The guard comes back out. So, why did you need to see the king again?
To make sure there's no any last minute requests or chats that he wants to give us before we head out. We try to tighten our knots before we leave.
Very well then, I shall send a message. I shall send another missive, and see if he has any. See if they request your presence at all. The guard turns back in.
Alright.
Another few minutes come by. The guard comes back out. Message from the castle. The king has no other pertinent information. He does wish you luck on your journey.
What?
What the fuck?
What just happened?
I don't know.
basically saying if the king had any other information to give to you, he does not, and he's wishing you luck on continuing finding the chosen heroes. That's it in a long nutshell. So.
Awesome. All right, next stop. And then we can get the fuck out of here.
About an hour after the entire time that Hanyakusha's gone on, it's about an hour. So Caleb comes back down, and resting upon his shoulder is
Caleb comes back
Sorry,
down.
my bad. Phantom comes
Who's
back
Caleb?
down.
Who's Caleb? Who's Caleb? Who's Caleb?
That's the guy that came down in front of Phantom.
Can we just have a counter in the group from now on for every time we speak out of character?
Every time
For
it's all the
any
person
reason.
I want.
To be fair, Hita does this to us all the time, so it's only fair we get him back.
Nah. I'm only human.
I'm just saying, like, multiple counters for all of us, and every time we do it, at the end of the show, we point out who does it the most.
Statistics. Start counting.
We should be in the living room.
So far, it's on YouTube. Go check it out.
It's actually Caleb. He just sits down with us, and Flasher's like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Anyway, Phantom comes downstairs, and resting upon his shoulder is a familiar crow.
Raven?
Oh, Raven.
Asper.
Yeah. He didn't correct me in the Discord.
I'm walking away from this.
I'm just screaming up at the ceiling. How dare you? I
Screaming
know where
God.
you live.
You know what state I live in. You don't know where I live.
You don't know that.
I'm sure Inoji can come up.
Adrian's never been to my house.
All right, we should probably move on. This is inviting doxing, so
Yeah.
Let's move on. Anyway, hey, so Phantom returns downstairs with Casper on his shoulder.
What I missed.
you're missing these great eggs. So they just look at Casper.
Casper's gonna look and say, I've had better.
I don't look at you. He's like, what? You narrate for me.
Oh god.
Kyoku plans on. Hanyakusha is going to see if the king had any other information for us or any other things to tell us, and then he's going off to see his girlfriend.
Well, I understand the girlfriend part, but why is he seeing the king? He would have told us if there's anything else right then and there.
I really can't believe that he's taking the time to try to get laid while the world's getting destroyed, but whatever.
I mean, if it's the last opportunity, then I can't blame him for it.
Hanyakusha, make an algae check.
Make an allergy check.
What is an allergy check?
Okay.
Constitution saving throw?
If I not one, do I get COVID? Like, what's happening here?
Just roll d20.
He's getting an STD. He's getting.
Now,
I'll blame the kobold.
Your wounds can't fix that disease.
Laugh.
I don't know if Mida Restoration can help you there, buddy.
You laugh until the D doesn't stand for disease.
All right, rolling a d20 now.
that's it.
Yeah, it could be sexually transmitted demon.
So I got one.
Walking down the street, you just sneezed out of nowhere.
I love how EUG's not here, and I kind of jinxed my own fucking self.
Yeah, you just kind of sneezed out of nowhere. Just like, huh, that was weird.
Nah, it's a powerful sneeze. That shit blew me back. I'm on the floor.
It was that kind of sneeze where your ribs hurt. Ugh.
He sneezed and he flew back, hit the wall. There's a crack.
No. I got you right now. You remember the scene from Doctor Strange where he gets his soul pushed out of him? I sneezed so hard I flew that way.
Anyway,
He's like, I am Honorable Chu!
Slow motion.
Yeah. But it just sneaks out of nowhere. AKA anime moment here.
Is there
All I
bleed
need to do is
coming-
run into a
blood
girl
coming
with
out his
toast in her
nose?
mouth.
As the conversation continues with me and Kayla, with me and Phantom, I'm just like I could not understand your carnal, lustful desires and your inability to control them.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
We're talking about Hangakusha, the world getting destroyed. He's going off to try to get laid. Remember? And then you were like, I can relate, and then I was like, I can't relate because I actually have the ability to control my urges.
In fairness, there's not much to control when you don't get it.
You're not there.
I'm a virgin by choice.
You're not there. Hold on, you're not
Reading
there.
this.
You're not there.
I'm there in spirit. That sneeze made me felt that sentence.
Just feel him from across the from across the city. Like, dang, I felt a disturbance.
Out of character, I want to point out, Caleb has game. He's already trying to tap Ocean for God's sake.
That's not what I meant.
Isn't it though?
Anyway.
She's married, I think. She's
Just because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score.
She's an island girl, so island rules.
My bird just looks at me and just like, some friends you have. Some...
Oh shit, I'm gonna cry.
Don't cry yet. Yeah. While they're
I
continuing to have
promise
the
they grow on
conversation,
you. I promise.
while they're continuing to have the conversation back at the Adventurers Guild, you make it to Josephine's house.
Correct. I got a knock on the door.
A few seconds. Coming. What was it? Hanyakusha. I was just about to head out. She's dressed up fairly nice. Well, actually, she's dressed up for work. Oh, okay. I was about to head out to see you guys.
I figured as much. We probably was gonna leave early, so just in case you were still asleep, I wanted to just say my goodbyes before I head out.
Oh, I work at...
But if you want, you can walk with.
Sure.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the others would like to see you.
With that, you guys begin making your way back to the Adventure Guild.
Yep.
Alright. With that in mind...
Island girl.
With that in mind, can I attest to what spells Kyoku will have prepared? So, Kyoku's character sheet will remain unaltered for the time being. Just because I don't know, like I said, I don't know what spells he would prepare. But with spells prepared for the one person who can prepare spells. And breakfast eaten and supplies gathered. Are you guys bringing your cart along? You would either have to drag the cart or rent out new mounts to transport it.
Out of character. No, we don't. We have we have Barb.
I mean,
We have this whole
have a
idea.
point.
Turn it into a bear. Let's go in style.
This is.
Hang on, my man's spitting right now.
Is he though?
I'm gonna use the sky self and touch Barb to make sure she looks like an owlbear.
That's weird. Why would you say it like that?
Disguise self, probably not. Alter self or polymorph?
Actually, no.
Now we're talking.
No, because we're gonna use the scroll anyway. So yeah, use the scroll to make them look like a owlbear.
Oh yeah, this scroll that I'm currently in possession of. Does any?
Would you have to use anyway when we get there?
If I choose to
Before we
use
get-
it.
Okay, so you choose to get shot. Got it.
I mean, I could just send my bird out there. I would just chill out here. Like,
Me, Phantom, Rhonda, and Barb are all good. You're the only one we have to worry about.
Alright. So, with that, and you guys rendezvous back at the thing, Hanyaksha walks up with Josephine. You guys are currently gathered by your cart.
Hey guys.
Time is currently almost 8 o'clock.
Got everything together?
Yeah, no thanks to you.
Good morning to you.
Good morning was 2 hours ago.
It's still 8.
Yes, but you say good morning when you first see somebody in the morning. We first saw each other 2 hours ago. I don't have time to teach you social etiquette, Hungakusha. We have things to take care of.
I don't have time to
Jesus,
listen to your nonsense.
what ran up your bums today?
Right? Like you just started every time. I literally didn't even. I just said hey and already smoked. God, Karen.
Pasha, is there a reason for this beef?
I think they're just good friends.
No, I'm just
Are
no.
you sure?
This is the first time I can have fun and be in character at the same time. I can't normally do both.
You must be
Oh, there you
Hanyaksha's
go,
girlfriend. Hi, how are you?
Oh, okay.
Girlfriend and I wouldn't necessarily
Sorry.
go that far.
Oh.
Also, we've met before.
Oh, from the restaurant, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah, we did go to the restaurant together, yeah.
Hey, I don't care. It's tragic, but High Priestess is getting on you.
She's also wearing the Cobalt Arena like uniforms and everything like that. So you have seen her around the Cobalt Arena.
Hang on. Hang on.
I said what I said.
You did.
I put down whatever I was holding as I was loading up the cart. I put down whatever I was holding and I come up to her and I grab her hand and I kiss her on the top of her hand and go, "It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance."
Already met. She gets a little bashful.
Hanyaksha, you gonna take that?
But
What was it to take? Believe me, there's not much competition there.
I could honestly say though, milady, that you could choose your company more wisely, and I stare at Hungakusha. I'll be right back, I gotta go get my food.
Again,
Oh wait.
it's nothing but said hey. Already smoked for no reason.
Phantom's gonna look over at Hanyaksha and be like, "Now, personally, me, I wouldn't take that."
Look, as much as I would love to throw hands again,
As the
I have to be
be right
professional.
back. Barb is gonna cast Mold Earth under their foot to make them trip.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Under whose foot?
Whoever is being BRBing.
Oh.
so I'm gonna dab up Barb. Barb, I'm gonna dab you up or take you for the assist.
Dab it up, dab it up.
Dab it up,
Dab ups in the chat.
dab up.
So uncivilized men.
You only live once. Well, have fun with
Well,
it.
the funny thing is you mold Earth the most civilized one.
Are you sure about that?
He is a noble.
That doesn't mean anything. That's just a title. I don't know who you learn lately. We have presidents who are not like this.
Yeah, let's keep. What's a president?
Shh, talking to my god.
Anyway, with that in mind, you guys are finishing packing up the cart and everything like that.
Yes.
Yeah.
So who's moving the cart?
Well, it's not me.
Got it. Well, I guess Fasha is moving the card.
I was about to say, I guess the card stayed here.
Is it the higher age?
Yeah, let's see. The people who could easily move the cart are Nyakusha,
Me, Rabbit, and Barb.
Yeah. Nyakusha, Ragna, and Barb.
Don't look at me.
Barb, are we still sticking to the plan, or you want to change your mind about the plan? Barb.
What?
Looks up from their book.
What?
Do you want to still stick with the plan, or do you want to change the plan?
Barb looks up from her book and was like, there was a plan? Is there
You
ever
said you
was
wanted to
one?
turn into a bear.
No. I have Moonlight. Seriously though, how much is it gonna, like, you guys can't afford a mount or something to pull the wagon?
It's.
I
think it's more along
I
the
tried
lines
getting
that
them
we
out
spend
earlier,
so
but
much
that
money
went
on
up in
mounts.
flames.
I would say get a regular horse, but we're in a city of dragons, so, you know, go with the flow.
Ooh, can we get a rap?
Dragon horse.
Rap? I was about to say raptor, but I was like,
Your options are probably going to be like a riding drake.
I'll take a riding drake. You know what? Let's go get a riding drake. I look to our small scaly friend here. Is that you know where we could get riding drakes?
You know, Ragna used to live here, right?
Let him talk to his lady friend. Gosh darn it. Let him.
There's so much sass from you. What happened?
I was literally pointing out a fact.
Make a dexterity save real fast.
Who?
You.
Who?
You. Pasha, you.
Dexterity?
Yeah, dexterity save.
Okay.
Okay, better.
12. The ground was a little uneven and where you were standing a few seconds ago. Oh, and you
Old Earth.
yeah. You do save yourself from tripping over yourself.
Why?
Can everyone just like point at Barb? Can everyone?
Don't look at me, I'm reading my book, thank you.
Make a deception check.
Yeah, we.
I have my book.
Insight.
Make a deception
I have
check or
Nat 20.
All I'm ever doing is reading my book.
That's not all you were doing, though. That is technically a lie.
Well, you don't know that, so to you it's the truth.
If I roll for insight, get a nat 20.
yeah, what's your deception roll?
I haven't rolled it yet.
What did I miss?
Apparently, we're just casting spells on each other for some reason.
Apparently.
And the final verdict, Barb.
I haven't rolled it yet. I'll roll it eventually.
Roll it eventually is wild.
I'll roll on my time.
I refuse to play by your rules, DM.
Hey DM, you know that rule that keeps everything balanced? Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay, so I'm
Roll to attack. I'm not gonna roll though, but my attack hits.
I'm going to use my species trait, what is it called? Shrink magic. Shrink is natural 20 into a 2.0.
Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that.
We making up rules right now. You know what? Screw it. I want a unicorn.
I just see Barb pick up Fasha's dice, take up Margaret, and just put a dot there.
There's your deception roll.
Yeah, Barb. Not even trying to hide it. Just like Like, yes, she was just reading her book. She was also doing other stuff in the meantime as well.
I just stare at her and just go very funny.
Just like your face.
What? Okay, stop.
Anyway.
What is the smoke today? What happened today? Did something happen?
In all fairness, you can come up with something a little better.
I know, right? I was like, at least be a little creative.
They want creative, they say. Okay. Okay, you want creative? You gonna get.
I'm gonna sit back for this.
Yoga's like, oh,
Where did
it
that-
takes 5 steps back from.
Maybe I didn't grab it. Oh well.
Josephine, I grabbed Josephine. He's like, I think you want to step back for this.
Who am I having this fisticuff fight with?
Pasha.
Fasha. Does Fasha have any fears?
No.
No.
Here, look at you.
None that you know of. None that you know of.
Okay. Here's a fun one. It's gonna last.
The fear of his daddy.
You know what? We're gonna have.
Don't say it like that.
You know what, stats? Here's stats. We're gonna have ourselves a giant centipede mount.
That's cool.
I take a small centipede and turn it to huge. Have fun.
I just back up, and then it probably just squirms away into the
No.
draconian city.
Nope, I control it.
Does she actually control it, or is it just size?
What spell?
No, I control each giant insect, 4th level.
Oh.
You transform up to 10 centipedes, 3 spiders, 5 wasps, or 1 scorpion within range into giant versions of their natural forms for 10 minutes. But,
Do you control them, though?
oh yeah, each creature obeys your verbal commands, and in combat they act on your turn, on each round.
Diva here.
That's wild. Initiating combat in a.
Fucking roll for initiative, everybody. Shit.
Roll for initiative. I just created them. I didn't tell them to attack.
Blowing a 4th level spell for this.
Blowing a 4th level spell and making a huge centipede in the middle of the fucking city is wild.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, what? We
don't
did it.
give the nature druid stash.
What sass was I giving you? You cast mold earth to try to trip me, and I just look at you and go, very funny. What sass?
Fine. Well, it could have been erupting earth instead, but
Oh yeah, it could have been worse. I could have used a higher level spell slot. Brother!
I don't know. Maybe insult him a little.
Yeah, maybe make this feel a little bit more well-founded. I just got back, and all of a sudden, dexterity saving throw.
Anyway, he's I looked supposed to Josephine. So about those mounts.
It's gonna be micro.
Hey.
No, I'm walking away from this.
oh,
That's for the next
I
page.
have disappeared into the shadows.
The centipede does not have beef with me.
What's happening over here?
okay. Well, now we're
Casper's gonna be like,
members.
our druid is being a druid. Our
I'm.
druid is
I mean, you could. I mean,
No.
technically, Barb, you can use those
What was
centipedes
it?
to transport be a mounted thing to drag the carriage around.
Yeah, it's only gonna last 10 minutes, but
10 minutes to get to the transportation network. Yeah, that works.
okay. There we go. But
What are them do after?
one of them is gonna go and look for whoever slinked out into the shadows.
Oh shit!
Make a perception check for the centipede.
Yo, Barb is a nightmare for you. I don't want to be.
Let me double check something right there. Here.
And I'm pretty sure they do. Lion stands 30 feet.
Oh, it has
Because-
sight. It has stats already.
Giant centipede off of roll 20.
Oh. Blind sight.
It has blind sight 30 feet.
Alrighty, let me just double check. One with shadows real fast. I'm pretty sure it just makes you invisible to sight.
Yeah.
Hydro vision.
An area. Now let's see.
Wait, why is Bart beefing with me? I didn't do nothing.
I know, right?
No, it can see you. It can see you. It only blocks visible sight. This is blind sight.
Bart still can't see me. Bart still can't see.
This giant centipede.
Again.
This giant centipede comes up and it just like comes up to you. It's little feet kind of like coming up to your body and face.
I think the worst thing I've ever done to Barb was trying to pet her dog, and then her dog proceeded to bite me. That is the worst thing I've ever done to Barb. I'm pretty sure she's the only party member that hasn't been hit by a fireball or the range of a fireball.
Casper's gonna look at the centipede that's near me and say, "Hey, don't be a snitch."
Wow.
Oh no, I can speak through it.
Roll persuasion on us.
Why is whatever?
For the sake of bereavement and continuing the story, eventually the shenanigans die down a bit. You hook up several of the centipedes to the wagon, and within the 10 minutes it takes to get for that spell to last, the centipedes drag the wagon to the teleportation network. You are met with a whole bunch of strange stares and gazes as this strange event of giant centipedes are walking through. And
One of them is a tattletale.
But eventually you do make it to the teleportation network. From there, you guys walk up to the receptionist counter and you hand over the letter from the king allowing you transit to allowing you one use of the transportation network. The receptionist there. Alrighty then. To which city would you like to go to?
I'm sorry, what?
Which city would you like to go to?
Brazil.
Alright then. And starts making down some notes. If you follow me, signals to the other things. I take it that you have no bells? It looks over because the centipedes by this point have disappeared back into tiny little creatures. Where did your bells go?
Ask our druid.
No, I got it. Watch this. What mount?
That's exactly my point. I mean, where'd the mounts go? Giant centipedes. Where'd they go?
What are you talking? We never had mount.
I'm gonna roll a deception check and be like, nah, Hanyaksha, he got the big muscles. He pushed that. You'll flex the us one time.
So,
Sir, you sure you're okay?
So either both of you roll deception check, or one of you roll deception check with advantage.
I say let me roll with it. I have the highest one.
He has a +9.
Very well.
Advantage. Come on, baby. That's a 21.
Yeah.
I was about to say, if you rolled a 1. You good, my dude? You good, my dude?
Look, maybe you need to sit down.
Thank you.
I put my pets away.
You just had to flex on him, huh, Hanyaksha?
Rorik, please take them to the order to out.
What do you mean? Don't you see these centipedes? No one can contain these centipedes.
NPC walked off, and you're led to the you're led to through a different route than the normal traffic. Normal traffic would travel through the building, but since you have a wagon with you, they're taking you through like the tradesman's route. And so it's a larger area where you see other carriages and other wagons coming and going through the transportation networks. So you're taken to the Brazil Transportation Network. Alrighty then, the wagon is pushed up onto the transport. I say that transport. Words are hard, guys.
Damn.
And you're trying to be a
What
writer.
happened?
And you're trying to be a writer.
Excuse me.
Don't worry.
It's okay. I'm bad with words too.
Don't
It's-
worry. Yeah, just words are hard, man. Words are hard. I have an emote for that. That's the emote for that. Hard, man. Anyway, because I keep trying to say transportation and like circle when it's like it's actually just a magical circle. Anyway, so the wagon is pushed up onto the magic sigil. Let's change it again for the 14th.
Uh-huh.
Hey, curse your brain. Stop it. Anyway, the wagon is placed
This is
upon the
what happens when
transportation
you
area,
overexert yourself.
and you're guided up on there. As an disclaimer, you may feel nauseous and everything, but don't worry, this transportation circle has been tried and tested many times over. It goes through the standard please try recordings of just standards and safety. You keep your arms and legs inside the transportation circle during its activation period.
Wait, hold up. I rushed down the stairs. I hit Joseph PR address. And then rushed back up.
And right when he started running down the stairs, can I just look at the guard and go, can you just do it? And he's not important.
I did nothing wrong.
No. Just no. We registered this many people coming by, and that's how many people are going. We have to keep on the record. Anyway,
If I cared more about this, I would argue with that. But here and we just see him come running back.
yeah. Right then, without further ado, enjoy your time in Brazil. As he steps away, several mages come up, begin channeling magic energy into the magic circle. You see the magical gemstones that line around the platform you guys are currently standing on begin to alight one by one. Then a familiar sensation takes place as you are surrounded by a pillar of light, and you feel yourself being pulled from the ground. And for the brief few moments of the transformation, you feel like you're being pulled from one location to another. The next thing you feel is as if you're being flung onto the ground, but you're standing. So you feel like all your internal organs just kind of get crushed back down, like you went up on an elevator real fast. Nice. And as the pillar of light fades, and you find yourself staring in a similar but drastically different room. Where before you were surrounded by draconian and architecture, you are now surrounded by gnomish architecture, and instead of dragonkin around the teleportation ring, you see a bunch of gnomes around. With that, welcome to Brazil. I hope your travel was okay. If you do feel any bit of nausea, please let us know. So we'll have the cleanup crews come by and clean up.
No, we completely. No.
I start rubbing her Gakusha's back. There, let it out. Don't fight it.
Don't worry, this happens far more often for those who don't use teleportation networks very often.
Why did they do this?
I can't throw up. I have to drip on.
I'm not rubbing both of your backs, so.
It's just becoming a chain reaction.
Actually, it would make sense for my character to have at least experienced the
Yeah,
teleportation circles once or twice.
Yeah, you did.
You have.
It's like something just to the stomach, and I kind of try to chew on a jerky.
Roll to resist. Make a constitution roll right now, guys.
I'm down to do that, but I would like advantage.
No,
You know what? That's fair.
Foster's character is exempt from this thing.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah. So, what's the Constitution roll for everybody? Let's see. 13, you're fine.
Oh, I'm already thrown up. I don't.
Yeah. Anya chose to fail for comedy.
18.
18 dude to
Phantom,
be
you're
funny.
okay as well. You. Yeah, saying. And Barb.
Caleb didn't. The Phantom didn't throw up. He like threw up in his like mouth, but then he swallowed it back down.
No, that would be.
Nope.
Yeah. Barb, on the other hand.
It was like fun, Ragnar.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of look over at Ragnar, and then like you feel the entire spin, and you just kind of just like. Blah, blah. How violent or how subtle it is up to you, Barb. But yeah, you do throw up.
I think it's almost over. I think I'm good.
I will roll for Kyoko.
I'm just still sitting there rubbing his back.
Can you at least hold my hand?
Yeah, I'm starting to gather up all his hair.
Oh wait, you know what I think about it? I have the mask on. Oh no! Oh no! It's worse than I suspected.
Oh, wait, are we about to see Hanyakis' real face?
I forget. It's
You see when
your.
he's throwing up into my mask, it's coming out like a sprinkler is going off in an outside direction.
I forget. Is your
God.
disguise self a concentration thing?
That's a good question.
Let's find out.
I don't think so.
Moonlight also throws up.
Dude, he's throwing
I'm
up.
not the dog puke.
Basically allows you to cast disguise self without expending
never
spell
says
slots. So
concentration.
we look at the spell disguise self, which is a 1 hour duration, so no concentration.
Okay, so still throwing up.
Still throwing up. Disguise is still in place.
Coming out of the mouth of the mask and the eyes of the mask. It's insane.
Meanwhile, the gnome attendant is like, yeah, I've seen it before.
You know, no fucking way.
It's like, I've seen worse.
I want stories afterwards.
We'll say for 10 minutes, and it's at
But it's
most.
There goes his entire breakfast and last night's dinner.
my organs are finished.
Yeah. Let's say
Towards-
for
Never
the
felt
next
so
10
clean
minutes,
inside.
you guys are tended to by the staff of the teleportation network, Eric, and you are calmed down.
Yep, we're definitely back in Brazil.
You just see me on the ground, slowly slipping down the stairs in this river of vomit.
Oh, the vomit! By the end of it, all the vomit's been cleaned up. Like the cleaning staff
Okay.
came in and cleaned up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
which
God.
they cleaned up really fast because magic.
Or because
Can they
we're
clean me up? I need assistance.
Oh yeah, there was so much prestidigitation being cast here and there and left, right.
Thank
In
God.
fact, even some like lesser known non combative spells were cast on you for like cleansiness and everything like that.
They casted Prestidigitation so many times they were tired, and it's a cantrip.
No.
You were such a fucking nerd.
So they had they casted Prestidigitation, they casted Deodorizer on you. So the smell,
I wanna
the
point
smell
out-
of vomit went away.
I want to point out this is the cleansiest, the most cleanest y'all ever seen. Yeah.
He's literally he's literally sparkling.
Which is
I am
weird.
now a
Which is weird
beacon.
because he has this guy's self on, which is overriding the cleaning technically.
I dropped the sky self from everything but my mask.
So yeah, you get to see the slightly darker toned skin in the dark elf variety that he is.
Whoa, you're
I'm going
black
to-
now.
I'm going to choose to hear that they are dropping the sky self on everything except their butt mask.
Set their butt.
Wait, are you casting this guy's self on them?
That explains a lot.
Limit my disguise self to just my mask. For now. So yourself from my normal clothes, you finally see my monk clothes with a casual of dragon-esque fashion from the other city.
With some shirts that he just bought recently.
You see my mixture toned skin of this dark and light skin, basically like a pale, basically like a good gray or pale.
Yeah, it's not quite dark elf skin, but it's not quite drow skin either.
Yeah.
And yes,
I'm an
and yes,
abomination.
for those who are new to this D&D world, there is a distinct difference between dark elf and drow.
You see one ear slightly big. No, it's not.
One dark
One
chocolate, the other
lives
one is called
underground and
mold.
has far more purplish, bluish skin. The other lives on the surface and is dark-skinned.
Okay,
So
so
I'm a combination of like purplish but dark purplish.
Yeah.
So, I like my elves like I like my chocolate. You got milk chocolate, which is wood elf. You have white chocolate, which is high elf. You have dark chocolate, which is dark elf, and then unfortunately, the drows are what you would call molded chocolate. So,
What's
It's
what about
blueberry
the
chocolate. Or
what
grape
are
chocolate.
the cookies and cream chocolate bar though?
That's a sun elf.
That'll probably be me because what I am.
How about the Eladrin?
Yo, what about men?
A normal elf will probably call me well, back then a normal elf will probably call me a abomination or a heretic. Or something like that. Some form of that nature.
You got the Tella, that's the half elf.
It's not half elf, but it is. No, he's full elf. It's just
He's full elf. He's just mixed blood.
it's complicated.
Basically, I'm not going to get into this conversation. Anyway, moving on.
You must ask for
I'm
backstory.
like, nope, let's play it safe. Anyway, so after getting all settled and everything like that, the guide says, so, welcome, fire charmers, to Brazil.
I'm okay.
this is what Brazil looks like. First time here.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna have to write notes down in my book.
yeah. So as you walk out, you do see the sprawling cityscape that is Brazil. Buildings, things taller than anything that you've ever seen constructed in Barb. The tallest you've seen is probably like a cast. The tallest building you've seen up until this point was probably the was. Let's see. Wait, no, you weren't.
I've never been here before, but I'm amazed by how much magic is here.
Have
How
you?
much of it is-
Oh yeah, no, it is. For those who can sense magic, aka pretty much all of you.
Yeah, go ahead and exclude Hungakusha like you always do.
No, pretty much every single one of
He
you.
always does that. I stated a fact. He does it all. He always does it.
But he
I can
didn't
attest
say
to
it
this.
this
No,
time.
pretty much all of you can sense magic because you go and all cast magic to some degree.
Can we?
Yeah, what about Ragnar?
That's right.
But just
No,
out of
no, he
curiosity,
technically has a succubus inside of him.
No, he
So
doesn't.
Barb is gonna make,
Wait, what?
No, he doesn't.
Barb is curious. If you cast magic in a magic-rich environment, would that enhance your magic spell?
No.
Hey, Rabbit.
He wants to take all the magic and bring it to nature.
Out
Anyway,
of character. Rabbit.
Meh.
You got a friend in me.
Yeah, now. Oh my.
No! I regret it. I hate life.
anyway.
You got walked into that one, buddy.
He's about to walk into some dragon cheeks.
So as you guys walk out thing, yes, you do see these tall buildings that are made of the familiar white marble that has been seen throughout some of the more some of the other regions, mostly in human territories and in Stormguard specifically, for those who have been to Stormguard. All right. This white stone is imbued with magical energies. It makes it far more durable, but also harder to work with. And again, you see large buildings that that function as both of a show of art, but also as a means to showcase the magical capabilities that exist within the world with floating objects. Some buildings have like a giant floating ring around it or floating orb above it. That you see magical gemstones throughout the streets and lamps along the side and everything like that. And of course, you see the hustle and bustle of a very busy city. Gnomes walking left and right. It's everyone has a place to be. Everyone has a place to go. Oh, and
In Chicago.
We're in the slums.
no, you're not in the slums. No, you're in one of the nicer areas.
Why is this the one thing we can't agree upon?
Anyway, you are now in Brazil, Fire Charmers. With no disguise on currently, what do you do?
They kind of already know that we're here. We got greeted by group name at the portal gate, so that tells me leadership is aware. If leadership is aware, that means Mafia is aware.
Group is aware. Yes. We should probably disguise ourselves like now.
Now.
And I take the scroll of seeming out of my bag and I light it on fire.
Sasha, why?
No, I'm walking away. I'm walking away. I'm about to crash
So
out.
do you just use a cantrip to burn the entire scroll and not use it?
Yep.
That's what.
Well, I'm gonna go find a shadow. Later, guys.
I have a plan.
All right, I'm ready to hear this.
Casper flies out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm all ears. Yeah.
All right.
Barb has an idea too.
First things first, we go about our business. So what were we doing here?
So already started off great.
Casper's gonna look at Fasha like, if I had hands, I would slap you.
High five.
No.
Alright, so if I recall correctly, we are here for the gnome rapier.
Yes, who's holding it, by the way?
Do we have the rapier?
You do have the rapier.
We have the
Who's
rapier.
carrying the rapier? Otherwise, it's in the wagon.
I mean, if not, I'll carry it.
It's probably in the wagon. All right. Now, since it went so well last time, why don't we do what we did in Draconia, guys?
No.
Yeah, so find the leadership.
I think I have a general idea who it is this time.
Is it the and it's not who I think it is it?
I have a general idea that there's probably going to be some bootlicking very soon.
No, it's not. Look,
Barb is
every
gonna be
rape here,
herself
trust.
because they don't know her.
You're officially a fire charmer. Our problems and crimes are also your problems and crimes, Barb. Unfortunately,
Until I'm
it was in the contract you
Looks at-
signed when you first joined.
Casper's gonna look at Barb and be like, I hope you got invisibility ready to go, cause look.
So you're telling me that a druid would
all you
actually
hear, Bob, is-
deface a piece of bark, tree, aka paper?
Magical paper that you magically signed, yes.
I recall no such act.
I recall. It's okay, we won't tell your circle. It's okay.
If that's the case, why were you allowed to come through the portal if you're not a fire charmer then?
Because I'm a mage.
the mage that had 1,000 gold that paid when we weren't looking.
Speaking facts.
You don't know.
You were a part of this group, like it or not, Barb.
Anyway, I go into the trunk. To the cabin.
The
I
trunk.
go into the car.
Wagon.
The trunk of the wagon.
You go to the wagon, okay.
To the wagon.
Damn,
I
look at
know
that wagon.
That dumpy.
I take.
So you
I cover up. Okay. You want to say something? Go ahead, Keita.
you go ahead.
I'm gonna go in the back. I'm gonna look for the rapier, and I'm gonna wrap it up in cloth and carry it.
So, as someone who doesn't normally carry weapons, you do have an idea that, weapons are designed at a certain way to be usable and reliable. Lifting up the rapier definitely feels like you're lifting up like something like way heavier than it should be.
It's a toothpick, but it feels like I'm holding a battle axe.
Pretty much. Well, it's not a toothpick size. It is definitely shorter in length than a traditional rapier, but it definitely feels like you're carrying like a hammer or a maul.
Is
Like
it really a
something
rapier if you make it shorter though?
It's a rapier to a gnome.
Yeah, but a gnome would want it longer too because they have shorter reach than average
I
human
said
humanoid.
it's a little shorter. I didn't say it was like drastically shorter. It's not like Sting.
I'm a little shorter we talking.
It's not like
Like,
Sting
are we
is a
talking a
sword
few
of the
inches,
hobbits.
or are we talking like half?
Yeah, dude, those half inches mean something. Okay.
These are the important
Not if you
questions.
use it correctly.
Yeah, how short is short, Hita? And please choose your words carefully because my self-esteem will be affected.
This guy can't take it anymore.
Hey, it's the motion of the ocean.
Yeah, but it takes a while to get to England on a canoe, okay?
I dropped my headphones.
Wanna come back to a nice sand. I love it. Holy shit.
An average rapier is about 104 centimeters long. This is probably about 100 centimeters long.
I'm in tears. That was great.
That was, yo, someone clip that, please.
That's
What
going
was
in the
you-
Hall of Famous Quotes.
It's there.
That was serious. This is a sentence that someone was tired of hearing that sentence.
Don't you patronize me, Caleb?
I heard it once 100 times.
I tried to raise your self-esteem and I get this trash? No, it fine.
Anyway,
I'm telling you,
No.
I should have the gun loaded on everyone today.
so you pick up the rapier. It feels like you're carrying a heavy weight, pretty much. Where normally it would be a couple pounds, it feels like you're carrying like 25
I-
pounds worth of weight.
I'll be right back.
I immediately used disguise self to camouflage myself as I can't take.
You can't change your height.
Yeah, I can't take my height. Was the sad part. trying to think of what would be the perfect thing to turn myself in, because I can't turn. You know what? Fuck it. I turn into a high elf. And while since I'm holding the weapon right in a cloth, it looks like a guitar instead. Like a lute.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Even I that.
No. I'm just like that was more of a question of what?
Look, it's all part of my plan. This is all.
Okay. You look like a high elf bard now.
Yes, that's the point.
Hey, play a tune.
I'm going to kick your ass.
Do you know By the High Seas? Do you know?
You are. You're a bastard.
Anyway, so you guys see the Hanyakusha thing, and
Why would you harm a bird?
Yeah. And technically, yes, you guys can keep the wagon here for storage purposes and everything like that. Thanks to the note owed, the initial cost for storage is waived, but eventually you will have to pay 5 gold for it to remain remain there.
I'm back.
So,
What are we talking about for 5 gold?
so for the first day, for the first couple days, your wagon can be stored at the transportation network area for free, thanks in part to the note that you were given. But after that period is done, if you're in there for longer periods of time, it's 5 gold a week.
How many days is a couple days?
A couple days is 3 days, so half a week.
Okay, and you said 5 gold for a week?
For a week, which is 6 days.
I'll take care of it. 10 gold for 2 weeks.
So you're just paying ahead of time just in case.
Yep.
Any days that are not spent, you do get paid, get the money back.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
that's cool.
That's a bad way to run a business, but okay.
You all be like
Oh
this.
no, they deduct out of the pay there, so you're technically paying for the day. They just have a batch pay. So if it's 5 gold for a week and you only are there for half a week, you get half the gold back.
I'm just trying to be prepared, guys. We were in Draconia for a while.
You know what? That is very fair.
You were in Dragonia for about a week.
It felt longer.
Really
Yeah, it was almost 2 weeks. So a week and a half. Yeah, that was almost 2 weeks. So I'm being prepared.
Anyway,
All right. So what's the other part of your plan?
Well, we have to go do the thing. We have to. Oh, hang on. Words are hard. Hita, cue the emote.
Use the emote.
Because you just burned our most expensive scroll.
It's fine. We don't need it. We're just gonna go to the leadership. We'll probably see some familiar faces, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay, so how about
I've
this
never
as a
had this
side
much
option?
money to just burn a scroll like that after just buying it within a. You know what?
I just turn to Phantom and I go, "Welcome to the
No, you
to
turned to
nobility."
Casper. Phantom is somewhere invisible right now. Guess.
I just look up into the
talking to a
sky and I go,
bird.
"Welcome to nobility, Phantom."
Apparently he's dead.
No, if he would be dead, I would look to the ground and I go, "Welcome to nobility."
Hey, I didn't sell my soul. Okay, I did sell my soul.
Wait a
but
minute.
That's not the point. Wait.
I specifically remember campfire stories about this.
anyway.
Anywho,
I didn't sell my soul to a demon.
so good plan. Secondary plan. You go talk to any higher officials about what you want to talk about.
Mhm.
I'm going to take a repair to a person that I know and trust.
But we kind of have to take the rapier with us.
Yes, it's very true. But I also
Okay.
need the repair because I got a clue, and this might be a big chance that we don't have to go through any of them.
Right, but they already know we're here. If we don't at least make a presence to them, it could be looked upon as that we're trying to hide or cut them out of this entire ordeal. They know we're here, Hungaku, so we use the most notable and public source of transportation between the nations.
Yes, but I want to point out we're also one of the most enemies in this city, and I want to also point out if we bring it there and they still find us as enemies, they will take the repair.
So your suggestion of this is we might be enemies of the state that you want to go on the run.
I'm just saying, this is not the time for you to want to make amends now. You had a chance to make amends, and look where that came out.
Look, making amends
Didn't have to make amends.
making amends isn't really on the docket list, but we will have to face this.
You have to face it.
You were part of it. It was your plan that went wrong.
Nah, y'all are the cause of the plan.
You should have planned for the people in your plan.
I did. I told y'all the plan, and y'all ignored the plan when we got there.
Hagaksha, we have to do this. This is literally national security.
You want to jeopardize.
Caleb, did you open the Hawaiian Punch?
You want to jeopardize the Hawaiian Punch.
My dad walked in.
Did you open the Hawaiian Punch?
Bruh, man, when he said it like that, man, I felt like he was my dad for a second. I was like, I got scared. I was like, did I open it?
These are the important questions, Caleb. We gotta know.
That poor juice? Nah.
Nah.
I'm not wrong.
Anyway,
See, that's what it's called when a druid punches you, Hawaiian style.
yeah.
You know what? How about this? You come with me.
No, you come with me.
No, guys.
Let me finish.
Let's hear him out, please. That's Kyoko.
Why don't?
Are you sure you want to do that? It's gonna take forever and a day.
Who's that character Anita was just playing?
Kyoko.
Because that was.
Oh, okay. I was like, where did this old man come from? I was like, why is he here?
Defaulted wizard voice. That's what it is.
Default wizard voice. I got it. Yeah.
Wait, Kyoko always tries to make his character sound deep voiced.
How about this? Why don't the rest of the group get signed up or go to the adventure guild while you come with me to the special location? It'll only take less than an hour.
So we're not going to the Adventurers Guild.
Look, they are fine. If anything,
yeah, they are.
I mean, I appreciate you for the compliment, but I don't think that's what you meant.
if anything, the most person that he's probably gonna hate is you for burning his house down. But I'm taking you with me anyway, even though it puts me in danger.
Okay, where are you going? Now I'm confused on where you're going.
I'm going to a gnome house where I left our dog. There is an old man there who might be the wielder.
It's not our dog. And last time we found someone old that might have been the wielder, they were like, "Yeah, no, I'm good, fam."
Yes, but then we have to take this chance. Believe me, this old gnome is not normal.
Hita, what's the probability of Hungakusha getting bit by that dog?
Are you casting an real life augury?
Are you talking about Moonlight?
No.
No, we have a. Damn, I forgot what the. He was like a. I called him Fenrir.
Are you casting a real life augury? It's gonna cost you all your glory dice, and you won't have glory dice at the start of the next session.
I can
down.
always-
What's an augury?
That's the DM's way of saying don't do this. That's the DM.
I could cast Itchy Bones on the dog.
And she bones.
Wait, I'm confused. Ethan, what are you talking about?
He's asking the DM directly for spoilers in the campaign, which if he had the normal spell augury would make sense, but he doesn't have the spell augury, so there has to be a cost somewhere. So I will take all your glory dice away right now, and you will not have any glory dice at the start of the next session.
I could have had Augury readied, but I didn't.
But where does spoil coming from?
Because he's asking me a direct question of, does this person affect the campaign in any
Oh,
way, shape, or
you
form?
mean Fasha asking you the question? Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah. Tragic is directly asking me the question.
I feel like I should not be asked to whether or not we should use all the glory dice, because you guys all know how I feel about this, so it's kind of unfair.
The chance of a dog biting me? No, not one bit. Your whole point of this argument is to fight over the dog will bite me.
It would be funny.
Oh my fucking god. He's such an ass.
Anyway, moving on.
No, Gakusha, it's more likely that they already probably might have an idea of who might be able to wield this weapon. Okay, you're basing it off of one guy you met one time and that he is babysitting your dog.
One guy who is very magical, who's basically Kevin.
What was your evidence of him being very magical?
All the stories he told me in the Great War.
Magically delicious.
Information that we barely have that connects to what we learned.
As a note,
Okay, so my teacher was in 2 wars himself, and he was known
Why
and
you
renowned as
asking this?
as a mage killer.
As a
Okay,
note-
that doesn't mean he's gonna wield one of the weapons.
Okay, Fasha, out of character. Why are you
Yeah.
arguing me with this when we have a hint that guarantees us not in danger, and it's only a to check, not to give? Why are you fighting me against this?
Would you like an honest answer?
Yes.
I was proving my earlier point right about when you want to do something, no one else's opinion matters.
Oh my fucking god.
Got him.
There's no
Dang.
proving because that happened.
So yeah, let's go.
So, you guys following Hanyakusha then?
Get a rash dice, please.
Sure, I'll
Because
give,
he wasted our time for this.
I'll give myself a red dice.
I
for it.
made sound arguments, and you still went against them because you are you.
I have
That is what you
evidence
always
that
do.
You had nothing but going to a man who wants to kill us.
Yes, but they already know we're here. Okay.
To be
So me
fair,
going
if they
to a
wanted to
place
run
that's
the
safer-
fade, they would have done so.
Yeah.
Right? They would have
that's
been
why-
waiting for us right now.
That's why I'm saying. So there's no literal danger.
So what's the problem? We have time. What's the problem?
Barbie's
should-
gonna go to sleep.
We only found the last wielder because we had the king's help from Draconia. Wouldn't it make sense to go find the leader of Prizel and probably the leader of the Mafia, unfortunately, to maybe have the same luck and results as last time?
Yes. If we didn't have the information we had now, yes, I would agree with you.
What information? You met one guy who had war stories.
Oh my god.
Plenty of people have war stories. That does not make them the chosen
Make
one.
a history check, Basha.
History check.
History check.
History check.
Okay, hang on.
I have horror
13.
stories.
Which one? What was it?
18.
18. You think back to information, and you do remember something being said when you were talking right before you were teleported away from Sumomaka Exensepa, the original.
Awesome, great talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we didn't hear any of it.
Yeah. So
if you're about to tell me about something I heard from this guy from his storytelling, Hangakusha was the only one there at that house.
Oh, I'm saying we heard it from when we met the king and the information we got.
No, you heard it from the old lady who was the halberd
Oh, yeah, the
wielder,
old lady.
mentioning a name, saying, "I wonder if he's still alive." And
That guy,
Hanyakusha,
yeah.
right as the teleportation network went off, was like, "No!"
Because I know who the person was.
Wait, what? Nah, he had a moment of realization at that moment.
That's not what he said, though.
That's not what he said, Ed, specifically, because I don't
I
remember
thought it was for the
exactly.
king, but the person was. Point is that I did have the information in my head. I just didn't remember which one who gave it to me.
Again, that's not what you said, though. You said, I met an old guy, he was magically inclined, and he had war stories. That's what you literally said.
You did say
Casper's
that.
gonna look at you both and
I
be
did
like,
say that.
can we decide on something, please?
I already submitted that, like, we're still here, like, doing this.
Oh my god. I'm walking away.
With rapier in hand, Hanyakusha starts walking away, heading off towards the
Casper's
northern.
gonna follow.
Phantom's gonna stay behind.
No, but he's not gonna stay behind, but he's gonna, go a little slower because he's going from shadow to shadow.
Damn it.
Make a stealth check.
You don't have a disguise, right?
No, he purchased it.
No, not the scroll. I bought you a disguise.
You think I get caught with that on?
There it is.
I got my money back when I did it.
You know what? Hang on. I'll let you roll a performance check to see what outfit you got.
Do I have to roll it or do you roll it?
Up to you.
I'll roll it. Today, at The Price is Right, I got you this fashionable nat 20 here of a disguise.
Oh dang.
45.
I'm putting this shit on if you like it or not, headass.
What? DM, what am I looking at right now? Describe it to me, please.
Hanyakusha.
Or
Hanyakusha,
Hanyakusha.
describe this very well. It's a performance, so technically you're trying to sell it to him, and you give. And
This
for
is-
you, Phantom. As a note, he sells it really good, no matter how he says it.
Well,
You were just
The player
utterly
character
smitten.
is gonna. The player is gonna be like fake news if I don't get a good enough response. But whatever.
Fake news, but I'm in.
Good thing you asked, Phantom. I have this very fashionable wizard's robes and hat to go on your whole getup to make you look stylish and professional in the field itself.
Does it
You will never
sparkle?
look-
That's my question.
Oh.
Was it-
Does it
Yes.
sparkle? He claps his hands.
Yes, it does.
It just lights up.
Does it light up? This is very important.
It's a clap on clap off.
As a note,
It has a
as a
halo in the
note,
back.
during this and everything, the
Does it
outfit
have
is
neon lights? Does it have
neon doesn't exist in this world.
Out of all things, I
Don't ruin my
20
fun, Nita. You know what I meant. Does
This is so stupid.
Welcome to Dungeons
This
and
is-
Dragons.
This is probably one of the wildest sessions we've ever had, yes.
Oh, and not just that, Phantom. I did a little bit of work myself. As I turned it to the back, it has the immigration of his halo on the back of his thing.
It's-
His robe.
I have a real halo?
It's poorly sewn on.
It lights up.
It lights up. But it lights up.
He just said, no matter what, it's for $4 grand. I'm nuking the shit with this.
But with Phantom, it lights
Just hear me
up.
scream, I have a real Halo!
You see on the bottom. You see on the bottom of the thing. There's waves of it symbolizing the ocean of the battle. Look, you even have memories.
With ocean!
Look, it even comes with memories.
What the fuck?
I hate you guys so flipping much. Give me the flipping rope.
The power of the nat 20. The power of the nat 20, Caleb.
Holy shit!
You asked him to roll. That's what he got.
I look at you, I look at all of you and like, I hate all of you. Give me the flipping rope.
Can I roll for deception and tell him he looks fantastic?
Wait, is this admittment that Caleb still won Ocean? Since I mentioned that, he
So
accepted the rope knowing the fact.
as a note, the costume is actually really well designed and really interesting, and Caleb does look good in it.
Can I roll for deception and tell him he looks fantastic?
That's crazy.
Me and Casper are gonna flip Fasha the bird.
You just see the Ravenclaw close up to squint the two fingers.
All of a sudden, they're like using their fingers to point guns at me.
Blast! Boom.
Raven cast fireball.
Anyway, so as you guys follow Hanyakusha to the northern half of the city, you do make your way through. You come up to the gate, and leaving the city is generally a little bit easier than entering the city. Yeah, they don't do it quite as thorough of an investigation check on you unless there's some sort of emergency going on, or some sort of manhunt going on. But as you guys manage to exit out,
Foreshadowing.
Poor Charlie.
but you guys do manage to go out into the village that is a little bit away from the walls of Brazil itself, and you do make your way into the more suburb area of Brazil area as a whole. Following Hanyakusha, you go down some side paths, and you see some very beautiful rustic homes and everything like that for the gnomes and everything. Small in stature, but very well made. And again, you see similar magical architecture with gemstones and floating artistic pieces in the yards and everything like that. Eventually, you come to probably the only outlier house in this area. This house is what?
What the
Nothing.
was that?
Nothing.
You alright there?
Oh,
It sounded like someone started tickling his feet. Like, what the fuck?
someone played a redeem, and where it was pointed was unsuspected.
Anyway, so where you come up to this one house, and this house looks different than the rest of them. It doesn't look like a gnomish built house. It looks like a standard house. In fact, the main entryway is slightly larger to accommodate half the giants. Even.
Have we been here before?
Hanyakusha has.
No one has been here before, except for Hanyakusha.
Yeah, it was just me. Oh, thank you for the head pat.
Sitting in the front yard, there is a gray direwolf.
There is Ray.
Ray Skywalker.
Ray Skywalker.
Ew.
He definitely have the high ground in the garden.
As you guys approach, the wolf perks up and begins to growl.
Can I roll for insight?
Make an insight check.
I am going to hate this. I was at 25.
The wolf is being initially hostile because there's a bunch of unknown people approaching the house.
Okay, so it's not just because of me. Got it.
No, it's kind of eyeing everyone.
All right,
As it,
guys.
as it kind of
Wait here first.
as you walk into the house area, just calm. The wolf kind of stands up. It begins to sniff the air around you.
I get on one knee and I open my arms. Fenrir! Can I do an animal handling check? Please.
Make
Please don't
an
fail.
animal handling check.
Please, we trained for this. God damn it! That's what happened.
The wolf does not charge you. It does sniff the air and upon sniffing the air, kind of just lays down, still kind of just glaring at you and just kind of and settles back into the thing.
No matter, I rolled so good in all my stats. Animal handling is the one thing I can never roll good in. Why?
You need Bart to help you with that there.
Shoot! I even roll good in investigation, and I have a 1 in investigation. Why do I always roll bad in fucking handling?
Anyway. So,
You need help?
as Bob
little
flies
bit.
up to your shoulder, need help?
Yes, I want help. As you see him just crushed inside a bit, yes, I want help.
Oh boy. Okay.
This is breaking a little boy's heart. I just wanted a friend.
What am I, chopped liver?
So what are you doing, Barb?
Hey, this kid doesn't bite me.
The dog is a beast, right?
It's a dire wolf.
Yes.
Cool beans. Fuck, what was that thing again? So, I'm actually just gonna speak to it.
Let's see. Yeah, you don't have speak with animals available, so I believe it'd be under your class trait.
I do not, but I have speech of the woods.
You can speak of the woods, yeah.
So-
You can read speak.
You're gonna ask
you
the
can speak
trade to
directly to
translate?
the thing, so you can negotiate with them directly.
Yes. What were we here for, though?
We're here to see
Find
an
the
old man
chosen
about a dog.
of the rapier.
What? One person at a time?
You want to go first, Fanta, or should I?
We're here. We're ultimately here to find a chosen for our rapier.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to the dire wolf and ask if I'm gonna go up a little bit and then stop and ask the dire wolf
As you
if I
approach
may
it, he growls
approach.
at you.
There's no need to growl at me, friend. I am friend.
I just speak up from the background. Barb, we should probably let you know that we found that wolf as we were killing its other wolf friends.
Why you had to remind?
Well, in that case, then I look back at you and be like, "Thank you for offering yourself as a snack. I will keep that in mind."
Not what I said at all, but okay. Guys, I think
talking-
Barb's going crazy.
I am talking to the wolf in a language they can't understand.
You hear her speaking like in wolf, well, like just like
High wolf.
in high wolf, yes.
All you hear is growls and grunts.
Growls and grunts, yeah.
Yep.
Would Casper, being an animal, just know what they're saying?
Casper, yes, you know.
Casper,
And,
translate for me. Casper, what are they saying?
Because of the ability you gave my Fae, I'm essentially friends with the wild, so
It doesn't grant you friendship with beasts, but you can communicate with them.
that would be the other ability you gave me.
Oh, yeah.
Speech of the Woods lets me speak
Yeah, let's
to
just speak with
beasts,
them.
but
And
then
the
and Friends of the Wild, in the wild, brides tend to find themselves bonding with creatures for both friendship and survival. So
Generally, but it's a
unique
CR1
connection
fourth
with-
lore, pretty much.
okay, so essentially, I'm asking this direwolf to approach, and it really doesn't have any reason to hate me because, yeah.
Are you just asking? Hey,
And I have moonlight. with
you have
me, so
moonlight
it
there
should-
too, which may help out.
Yay! You want me to do an animal handling? check?
What are you trying to say to the wolf?
Asking if we can pass, or at least if I can pass.
Alright, yeah, go ahead and make an animal handling check. Yeah, go ahead and make an animal handling check to determine how his response is.
23.
23. Are you with the others?
Unfortunately, have they done anything to wrong you?
They come frequently. You do not smell of them.
No, I smell of nature.
Indeed.
That doesn't track, but okay.
You guys do not understand a single word being said. You just see and I'm just like,
Casper,
Thank
what are
you.
they
Thank
saying?
you. I do not have short-term memory loss.
Yo, what's that supposed to be? Yo, what's that supposed
guys, just let them speak. He also just says, I'll translate the important bits.
Just...
Essentially, you'll know if the wolf is going to attack or not.
Yeah. Anyway, where was I? Where was I? Yes. They come
Asking-
frequently.
Yes.
Do we though?
Do they? It's my first time here.
Like, when's the last time we were here? To say we come frequently.
You don't know.
We've been avoiding this city like the plague since we killed the mafia.
Yes.
Anyway, so but basically, you say you are with them, yet you do not smell of them.
Nope. I am accompanying them for my own reasons, and I am
You are not
trying...
with them. You are with the other one.
The other what?
He points his head towards Hanyakusha.
Huh.
That one slaughtered my kin.
Oh, did he?
It's the fate of the wild. The strong survive.
I see. Yes. Well, it wasn't a very nice thing to do. I will be sure to reprimand him for injuring nature in the future.
What
Can we
was a
pass?
demon
Good
though?
nature he is not.
No, he is not.
Gone wrong. It's all.
Nope.
Basically, they as you infer from because again, animal speak is very simple in nature. The pack of wolves were on the hunt, and their hunt failed, and as a result, they lost their lives. Natural.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It's an unfortunate thing. You can tell that the wolf doesn't hold any real grudge towards him for that.
So, why are you here then? Are you guarding something?
New home and new pack. Formed a bond with the young one here. Looks at the house. Protect the young one, I do.
Okay. I don't think we're here for the young ones, but I will make sure that this one does not cause harm to your new pack.
Kind of just nods. He's not overly concerned.
Eh. I was almost tempted to see if he wanted to come with me, but eh.
Oh, Barbara's trying
What?
to take my friend away.
Why is everyone friends with this dog's but you, Hungakusha?
Right? It's some bullshit. I'm the one who spared his life. I didn't want to kill his friend and his family. I even tried peaceful with them. They just tried to kill me.
I think at Hanyakusha was like, you ever heard of Survivor's Guild?
No.
Essentially, it means it would have been better for you to kill him.
This one found a new pact, and he's not totally concerned. But yeah,
Look,
He has-
I
he
fought
has-
him and I deemed him worthy.
he has no ill will towards you. Let's go.
I'm pretty sure, Hungakusha, if memory serves me right, you wanted the one I blasted into pieces, not this one.
Shut up.
And I'm going to. I'm a friend of the wild, so I'm gonna do something. I don't know if it'd be really stupid. I think it would be kind of normal for a sprite to do this, but I'm gonna hug the dire wolf.
Alright. So as you go up, you hug the direwolf. Why do this, Chester? It's more confused, if anything.
Because I like you. You are a friend.
Barbara's trying to take my dire wolf away from me.
I look at Hanyakusha and I'm
the
like, I
joys of
can make
speech.
dire wolves. Thank you.
Don't listen to it, Hungakusha. If it's not earned, it's not worth it.
Yeah, what?
Can confirm. You gotta earn it.
Anyways, I go back to Moonlight and we pass by.
You go up to the. So Hanyakusha, you're able to go up to the door.
Wait, I want to. Never mind. Forget it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it works.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure it works
The
itself out.
direwolf is on the porch.
Well, yeah, I wanted to make sure the dire wolf wasn't going to attack the rest of my team.
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. Anyway, I knock on the door.
I tell it to, then it probably would. But
Why?
Like, he has reason to believe he'd probably end up like his friends if he tried.
well, yeah.
Wait for his pack to grow, and then might run the fade, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He wants a rematch. All these kids.
I mean, I can always summon more dire wolves.
That's crazy.
He wants to make his own pack, not have a pack not be indebted to you.
This is a weird day for Barb.
Barb is all about nature and books. Thank you.
You just like made like 3 centipedes huge out of nowhere, tried to trip me, and then all of a sudden you're like, I can make more wolves if you guys want to fight them.
This is wild.
Anyway, so you guys walk up onto the patio
Oh.
and walk up to the door of the house.
Wait. So you find it odd that the druid is cultivating the land, enlarging.
No, that's not what we're finding weird. What we're finding weird is that you're actively hurting our team.
When were centipedes made fucking endangered?
Guys,
Nothing that I did was not out of nature.
You cultivated the land. You didn't cultivate the land. You moved it slightly to try to trip me. That's not cultivating the land.
I mean,
It's just abusing your power.
Moving it, so
unless you're trying to do it through cash out.
Your tree father would be ashamed.
Can I point out something? Hita,
Yes?
did you just raid yourself?
No.
Oh, I'm looking at Inception.
No,
in
it's.
Earth, it literally says you
There's another stream
excavated.
called Hita Fire Charmer.
Yeah.
They run a circus.
Hey, I like circus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, they did raid.
I don't know. Go to a circus. Anyway, I knock on the door.
So you guys, so you knock on the door. You hear footsteps coming, running up to the door, and coming. Door opens up, and you see.
We hear the good.
We hear Hita's mic cut out.
Hear someone scream! Oh
I
no!
like the time.
No one's home apparently.
Shut up!
Well,
Anyway.
dang. Maybe they're on a shopping trip. Should we wait?
No. Anyway. So, as
Moving on. Hungakusha's plan was a bust.
fuck you. Anyway, can you hear me now? Are we good? Is it live?
Yes.
Yeah, we're good.
All right,
right,
anyway.
yeah.
So, as you hear footsteps coming up to the door, and followed by coming in, opening the door, or opening the door, or you see a young gnome girl, probably about 16 to 18 years in human standard ages, if you had to compare it to anything. Okay, they are they're dressed in a common and bright silver and with long braided brown hair, brown eyes, everything. Can we help you?
I'm so sorry. I almost forgot. As I snapped my fingers and dropped the disguise, it's Hinyaku. Huh?
Oh, it's you. Welcome. It's been a while.
I'm so sorry it took me so long to get back to you.
It's all right. It's been okay for the most part.
We are fugitives from the nation.
Grandpa, it's Hanyakusha. It's Hanyakusha. He's come back.
Good. From the mafia. I want to talk to them.
He's not from the mafia, Grandpa. We've been having a bit more visits from the mafia lately.
Oh, are we? Are we? Flusher starts cracking his knuckles.
Are we about to start beefing? Are we about to run that bait again?
That's not for me the reason why they've been getting called up from the mafia more often.
No, that's just... There's been an increase in tax lately, that's all.
I'm gonna say this was one of the reasons why we originally thought the mafia was bad, by the way, because they were visiting her last time too.
Like
We're having a repeat. I'm having flashback, guys.
Does someone want a new mansion? What's going on?
Anyway,
Too soon.
anyway, you want to come on in and have some tea? I'll get some tea ready for you guys.
Oh, before that, this is my team. These are the fire charm.
It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Tilfa. And this is our house, and come on in, please.
Hey, she guesses for you guys to make.
Technically, by affiliation, I'm part of the fire charmers, but
I fit. You are.
I am more accurately.
Do not try to disassociate yourself from the group.
Can we kick Barb out yet? Like, like I don't feel the team spirit from Barb, honestly, guys.
I'm a beast charmer, not a fire charmer. So, look what I do.
Anyway,
Amazing. I walk in.
I miss Asuka every day.
Huh?
What was your last character's name?
Asuka?
Asuka? I miss Asuka.
Yeah, I think
every day.
Asuka's the deity.
Yeah, sorry.
I also miss Asuka every day.
Maybe if we didn't go so far down south, he could have found her hometown and revived her.
What flavors of tea do you have, by the way?
Oh,
We have some
revive.
caramel tea. We also have some Earl Grey if you're interested in that.
Yo, Earl Grey, right here, please. Thank you.
Alright, I'll go ahead and get that. Hanyakusha, my grandpa's in the living room if you want to go say hi to him.
I don't get a hug anymore? Okay.
You got any lavender?
I tell so many danger zones, I don't even get a hug anymore.
well, that's because you had a whole bunch of guests coming in.
This is a very devastating day for Hungakusha. Next session, he's gonna be in a fucking barrel again.
I'll take the biscuits if you don't have lavender. I'll take a biscuit.
She sees
I'll
Heiyaku
get some
nods his
sanctity.
head as he slowly, depressingly walks to the grandfather.
You might be. Oh! Hello there, boy. How are you doing today?
I could be better.
Oh, how about it?
And as he
What?
as he fills up his hands, you see little sparks and fireworks and little magical tricks happen.
You always seem to amaze me every time I see you. I'm glad you're alright.
I am Jipok, the great and powerful wizard. I'm always amazing.
After hearing all this screaming, I walk into the same room as Hungakusha
You are
does,
friends this time.
and I send a telepathic message to Hungakusha. I was like, "This is the guy you think is the wielder."
Yeah.
You see, for everyone
You
coming
can't
in-
respond back, Hungakusha, so you said that out loud.
I know, damn right I did.
Everyone coming into
Casper's
the room. For everyone coming into the room, you see probably the oldest gnome you have ever seen in any records of any kind. Like, most gnomes live maybe up to 100 years at most. This guy looks like he's bordering 500, 200, 500, maybe even like 600 years old. He's sitting in a wheelchair or everything like that. He's incredibly wrinkled all over. Yet there is
One with nature.
Back back inside Hungakusha's mind, I'm just like, this is a worse plan than the Mafia one.
You can stand outside with the Fenrir.
You said it out loud. Was like, what are you talking about, Hungakusha?
Oh, nothing. Great and powerful wizard. I have a question to ask you.
Go ahead, ask me. Is it about out my shows? Oh, we used to do in the past, or is it about out the good old days? With my friends and my fellow colleagues. Good times.
The good old days.
The good old days.
Specifically-
What would you like to know? Oh, my friends.
Specifically about a dragon woman.
Oh. Let's see. There was Giselle, there was Vinegar, there was Samimika, there was you said woman, right?
One that wielded a Hellberg in specific.
She didn't take me will to hell, man, but there was Samimika and Shepper. Little sister, she's about like 10 years old, when I met her. My daughter.
I presented presented the loot, and as I show him the
What's
loot,
with the loot?
I removed disguise self, showing the noble arms of the rapier.
you see his expression go from kind of the jovial old man and become a bit more downtrodden and serious.
Where did you get that blade?
Anyone else notice a tone shift?
Doubted my plans now, huh? Anyway,
Still in your mind, by the way.
this is gonna fuck with me throughout the whole fucking campaign. I'm telling you. This was given to us. We're on a great mission. A mission that can't be ignored anymore.
The demons are returning, are they?
Yes. They was a wise wizard was tricked into releasing them. Now 4 of them is roaming around the country. We fought one of them. We made ourselves known by one of them, but we couldn't stop him fully.
Unfortunately, neither can we. Those demons have made a pact with a far more powerful foe than any one mortal can handle. All we can do
Listen.
is seal them away.
Oh well, Grandpa's mic had a heart attack. He cut out again.
Can they not be defeated? Isn't this the whole point of why these arms exist?
It is. And that's what they originally believed as well. But the truth is more terrifying when you look at it as a whole.
Goes Grandpa's mic.
Look,
You're
Jinpa,
having issues with me today, God dang it.
listen, look, Wise Wizard. I know that you want to play this thing you do, but this is very serious.
Oh,
And I understand if you don't want to help.
I thought that I don't want to help it. Look at me. I'm far too old for this, far too old to go into a fight.
We need help finding the other wilders. Oh, the only ones that talk to us is these is the Hellberg and this weapon. But the others are quiet.
What do you know about sentient weapons?
They have a conscience of their own. They can't be wielded unless wielded by the chosen that they choose, and it becomes very hard to wield if you're not chosen.
It's more than that. Let me put it this way for you. You have your favorite snack. You eat your snack every single day, get it from the same location. It's the same shop every day. But then you have to move to a new city. You no longer can get your favorite snack. Yet you want to have your snack regardless. What do you end up doing?
Find a different snack?
This analogy is wild.
Exactly.
Yes,
Find a
wow.
new snack. But it takes time. A new snack that you like. Sometimes you're lucky and you get it right on the first try. Other times it takes a while to search through each of the snack shops around. It's the same thing for the weapons. Some will choose their wielders much faster than
The
others.
cutout is real. Holy shit, man, that was so bad. You kept coming in and out for every other word.
God damn it.
I'm just gonna point out that if I was able to solve the riddle, then it wasn't a go line because I'm stupid.
How much of it did you hear?
You were literally cutting out of every other word after you had said, exactly, you find a new snack.
But it takes time. But it's
And then after that, it was,
The pod's probably just fine. I am in regards to it. It's only Discord. Only Discord.
Yeah.
Anyway, hey, let's try this again, and I'll just do a regular voice for this thing. Pretty much, yeah, when trying to find a new snack, sometimes you can find it quickly, and other times it takes a while to find a new snack that you'd like. It's the same thing for these weapons. Sometimes they can find a new wielder quickly, other times it takes them a while.
So what you're saying is we should find this rapier a baddie.
Saying that.
You said to
Question.
find a snack. You said to find a snack.
God
Question.
damn it, Caleb.
question, old one.
Yes.
From your phrasing and choice of words, does this mean there aren't any chosen wielders as of yet? That they're still looking for them? Because I was led to assume that there are chosen wielders, we just had to find them. But you're telling me they haven't been chosen yet.
Precisely. In the case
Well,
of
that-
the halberd and the rapier here, we're still very much alive, as far as I can tell. You said you spoke to Moboka. How is she doing?
She no longer with us.
She dead?
When did she die?
No,
No,
she's just
she
retired.
wouldn't be with us. She retired.
Oh, okay. Why would you say it like that, Hungakusha?
You scared me there for a second, boy.
The Bill suspense.
You scared me there for a second.
She lives on a very strange island, we will say that.
Oh. She probably got
There's
tired
a
of all
lady
the
named
nonsense.
Ocean, and it's so flipping weird. I didn't.
Yeah, our
Who
friend is
names their daughter Ocean?
Yeah, he fell in love with a woman named Ocean, apparently.
It's a strange
Oh,
island.
shut up! Oh,
It's a strange name. It's
Yes, it
someone
is.
that-
That's
it's
what
like
I
someone-
said.
it's
I
like
was
someone
referring
looking
to
out
a
into the
literal
wild seas.
ocean.
It's like someone out in the
Fucking
wild
water.
and just naming a kid off of what they see. Like they see snow gently falling, they say, "Your name is Snow Gently Falling." That's weird.
You look like a rock. I'm gonna name you Rocky.
I told the Jed Pod, you should have met their son. They named that one River.
That would kind of make sense, because if it's from the ocean, and no, it doesn't make quite sense.
Hungakusha swore never to say his name.
I never saw anything.
I don't understand the logic. You're right, very weird location. Anyway,
But the matter still stands. Look, we are running out of time. Now the demons know that we are looking for the wilder.
troublesome thing indeed. It is highly possible that, and they may start intervening. Now, I'm not sure if the demons will be able to know. The demons may not be able to know who the chosen wielders are specifically. But it doesn't mean that they won't be able to find them.
They already started to interfere. Back at the Dragon Capital, they attacked the king because they sensed the Hellborn.
Who attacked?
I'm pretty sure.
Which one?
I think it was the red demon.
No,
It was the guy. It was the one that had abs like steel. You could grind meat on them.
Boy.
likes to fight.
He has beef with me.
Why did he say it? Like, why did he instantly know?
Because Ascar Horn has a beef with the goat, with the dragonkin. Because not only did Samomoka's grandfather, not only did Samomoka's uncle best him not once, but twice.
I hit one lucky shot and he gave me the death glare.
You dealt damage to him?
Me.
One second.
I had to open my big mouth as I go forward.
Kneel down here. As you...
Casper, if he touches me, peck his face. Casper.
Packets.
What do you mean, no? What do you mean?
No, it was a what? Anyway, as as you kneel down in front of him and look to a Casper, like, what do you mean? Oh, you feel his clammy hands come up, grab your face, and pull it to you're facing him. As you see a flash in his eyes, as have you let me double check your spells real fast. Let's see, where is characters?
My spell?
Your spells. Let's see. Phantom spells. You do not that spell. So therefore, it is irrelevant. You do not know what spell you cast.
No, very well. I'll ask my patron about it later. I'll ask my.
Yeah, I'm sure that will go well.
Sure, she'll answer. Like all your calls.
Fascinating. Fascinating.
I'm looking at
indeed.
you, Gita. I'm looking at you.
You possess not only your own magical energy, but the energy of another. Not just another standard individual. Someone of celestial powers. Interesting.
Do me next. Give me a power boost.
He lets your face go after the glow in his eyes disappear.
You see the shine in Yaku's eyes like a kid just saw magic for the first time. Do we?
You want me to detect magic on you too?
Oh, that's what you did? You look like you did way more than that.
I should have grabbed Eldritch Sight. Gosh darn it.
Barb is
Will you
going
get to
to
be a
smack
original?
Yakusha in the back of the head.
You get to be a wizard of my caliber. You can alter magic a bit more than normal.
That was the most flashiest detect magic I ever seen.
Perfected it.
Teach me your ways.
Can you cast magic?
I am a warlock.
Barely.
Oh, hey, you might not be able to do it then.
Damn it.
Just ask your undead dad for Eldritch Sight.
Undead dad.
I'm just out of curiosity.
Hey, at least your patron actually talks to you in a good.
I want to
I've had 2 whole conversations with my patron.
Okay, first of all, pause. I want to tackle Phantoms and quiet his mouth as quickly as I can.
Is on Yakusha's deity or whatever a necromancer?
Yeah.
Would explain why they're good with hickeys.
A necromancer. Very funny. I haven't heard that before.
The glory dice for you guys.
Great job, Barb. Great job.
Good job. Anyway. So yeah, as you're about to do that, you make a dexterity check.
Who?
Phantom as well.
I'm gonna make it a dex saving throw.
I'm trying to
throw versus a dexterity check.
because I'm trying to stop him from opening his mouth. So Barb.
Contesting dexterity
doesn't
save
hear it.
versus dexterity check.
All right, what you got?
What you got?
Yeah. I don't know if I can beat that.
I'll find out.
But I'll try. You said dexterity check?
Dexterity check for you. Yep.
Damn. Nah, yo, he dodged me.
Yeah, no. He manages to say the words before you clap the mouth over him. Yeah.
God damn it.
Can I do the Matrix? Can I do the Matrix dodge?
No, it wasn't that
I'm
good.
back. I go back into Hungakusha's brain, and I'm just like, damn, you're off your game today, man.
Fool me once, shame on me. Wait.
Yeah, unfortunately, Caleb, it's not that big of a difference to allow you to do the matrix chart. So you say it before he puts his mouth over your mouth. I'm sorry, his hand over your mouth.
I will lick your hand if you don't let go of me.
I dealt with worse. You don't think I got dealt with Fenrir's tongue? Yours is no different. I've been inside of a false Hydra. Nothing fazes me no more.
So you admit that you're gay. So you admit.
What? Anyway. Okay, moving on. Anyway, so.
Admit it.
You say your patron is undead?
Kinda? It's hard to explain.
And you see the familiar flash in his eyes.
No, not again!
Casper, if he still has his hand over my mouth, peck his hand.
Hito, well, he cast it a second time, and that's when Fasha starts leaving the room.
He's looking at Hunyakusha.
That's fair. I'm just saying, when he cast it the second time, I start leaving the room.
I let go of Phantom's mouth and I start covering my bits and everything. Like he has X-ray vision.
How do you know Rory?
It's a long. Can I talk to you in another room for a second?
Yeah. We'll be over there.
I wheel him. I picked the whole thing up. As I rush to the next room.
Hey. How do you know Rory?
I kind of, in my monastery, I kind of ate his finger.
Why the heck would you eat his finger?
Is this the same room I walked off into?
No, you walked into the hallway.
Okay.
It was a panic. Look, I was doing studies of the dark arts, and then I found out that there was this evil finger inside a lockbox underground in the monastery. I went to go check it out to see the cool finger, but then I heard my master come and, out of panic, I didn't mean to swallow.
I've heard more origin stories.
I forgot Bone Daddy was inside of you.
Flipping yo.
I'm sure he wasn't too happy about that.
Yeah,
You're telling me I still feel him poking.
Yo.
Hey,
Yo.
Look, okay.
somebody want to tell us?
So,
Barb, shake your head. That's what you call a finger.
Yo,
licking
Josephine's
good.
gonna be very disappointed. Joseph.
yo, my character, right, is based off of an anime character.
Uh-huh.
They were supposed to guess, you bastard.
But
Well, we couldn't guess it from you eating a finger.
Some people
What other anime does the character eat fingers?
But
I've
was it
seen
finger licking
surprisingly a
good?
lot. There's Tokyo Ghoul. There is.
They eat more than just fingers on Tokyo Ghoul.
What is they eat fingers? But anyway, ever since then we met. It was fun meeting so and so cool. He ended up being my patient since he's already inside of me technically. And now I do a favor of collecting magical rare creatures while he said helps me with my problem.
Why did you do this in secret? Like, 2 people know about this.
Because Barb doesn't know about this. And Rabbit
I'm actually amazed.
kinda knows, but not fully.
I'm amazed that he made it back with you in that.
Yeah, I'm shocked too. Can't tell if it was either he didn't have a choice or he didn't feel like killing me.
Probably along the lines of he's stuck doing some sort of research and you're free to roam about the world and he just wants other research material. The guy's a stickler for studying.
I respect that.
The guy's a nerd.
We made a deal.
We turned into his errand boy.
The deal was I give him the resources he needs, and he teaches me ways to the magical world to the point that I might even become what he is one day.
You want to become a
So
lich?
I guess we can't really be
knows?
friends. I guess we can't.
Yeah, same. Jeez.
We're not even in the same room.
Just remember, he only became a lich so that he could study nature forever. Would you have a reason to be a lich?
Right now, after everything I went through, this might sound cheesy, but protect the balance of this world, actually.
Oh, barf.
Interesting.
And how many people said they met a good lich for once? Maybe I might be that one change.
I
Only-
feel like
only
Bone
good
Daddy
dead
is
is
pretty
dead.
good.
Well, yeah, but people still try to hate him. But he, instead of doing something about it to convince people otherwise, he decides to hide.
No, I did think he lives in a place where he does most of his research.
Yeah, but he never really goes out.
Yeah,
That
because
doesn't
he's an
mean he's
introvert.
Like he has zero need for food.
But he has all the
Sorry?
riz in the world.
Maybe. Bro, it's a massive
Do you see how
introvert.
big his bones are?
Jesus Christ.
We're getting oddly sexual here. I don't like it.
I'm telling you, Hanyaksha is brilliant.
Fuck! Back in character.
I see no problem with it. I was just curious when they said your patient was undead, so I just wanted to see where your mana was coming from.
I know. Look, it's just some of our members don't know that yet. And
one of our members isn't really one of our members for some fucking reason.
How'd you get in here?
ironically enough,
You left the door open. You left the door open.
one of them I won't know how. I'm not sure to know how they will react if they find out who I know.
There's one thing I've learned in my many
Because technically he's supposed to be,
many
dead.
years. Sometimes being honest and upfront leads to better relationships with your friends and colleagues.
I don't know.
Now keep that shit to yourself.
I don't know. He's kind of spitting right now. Honesty is the best policy. So, when are you gonna tell Josephine that you like her back?
Damn.
Wow. First of all, there's two. Phantom, for your instance, there's two right now. There's this gnome and there's Joseph. It's kind of complicated, right?
Is it though?
It is.
Dang, you trying to start?
What the fuck was that noise?
Meanwhile, back in the other room,
He's trying to start
I got tea for everyone.
He's trying.
I also got some biscuits and other things that where's
I've had it.
Yakusho and Grandpa?
Can I roll an insight check?
Make an insight check, yeah.
I can't wait to see where this goes.
22.
22. She's generally wondering where her grandpa and Hanyakusha went because they're not in the
No,
room with
I
you
meant
guys.
Yakusha.
Oh, he's not in the room right now.
Fuck.
I dodge a bullet.
For now.
Anyway.
Yeah, anything else? Or so where is Hanyakusha and my grandpa?
You dodge a
I
bullet.
start to wheel the grandpa back in.
Silva! Oh, good. You want the tea? Woo! Did you get the Earl Grey?
Yes, Grandpa, I did.
I love Earl Grey.
Ah, I see you're a man of culture as well.
Okay.
Indeed I am!
I hate it here.
Nothing but peak cinema.
Anyway. Where were we? What were we talking about again?
Rory. And
Rory, he's a good friend, and for elite, she's rather peculiar.
Or as you having a conversation back in the room with everyone.
we also was talking about the weapon, and how we could do since we was able to damage one of them.
Me. Oh, and the wielder of the halberd too.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
That's
it's you more
you.
than
I
me.
do hands.
what's Grandpa? What are they talking about a weapon for?
You threw broken hands.
Right. So remember how I told you I fought in the Dark War, the Second Dark War? Well, they brought my weapon back. See, it's right there. Hey.
Reaches over,
Yakusha
grabs
just
it.
waves it a little
he,
bit.
He reaches over to the table, grabs the rapier, and just lifts it up effortlessly.
See?
Oh, Jesus.
Alright.
We need to work out more.
I'm a spell user. I will accept that part. Now I will accept my part of life. Ah, dang it.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I mostly use spells too. But you know the nice thing about the rapier is that it helped out with my spells. Oh, it's great as a casting medium. And it's also very nice to have a defensive weapon when the enemy decide to get nice, close, and personal, and was just like, hey, no, you ain't casting no spells. God, that woman was annoying.
I think old man is going off on a tangent.
It happens.
More often than one would like.
Like as Tilfa kind of just like in exasperation agrees with Phantom. But then Jimpok looks at the rapier and again kind of this like nostalgic grandfatherly look to him, and as he looks at the blade.
It has truly been a long time. You know, it's because of this blade I've probably lived for so long. But it was worth it. Long been worth it. So again.
Then he
Why
puts
you so sad?
Because I would love to help you, as I did back then. Look at me. I can't walk. I can barely I can't walk. I can barely bathe myself. Getting old sucks.
I mean,
Don't remind me.
Yeah.
hey, what do you mean? Don't remind you?
Get over it. Point it is that my time for hearing is come and gone. Although,
as he puts the rapier back down and thing.
Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper.
Are you seeing my screen?
Yeah.
Ilsa,
Yeah?
What?
why don't you try picking
What?
up the blade?
Bruh.
Bruh.
Just trust me.
Bro, that
Okay.
complication is about to get more complicated.
Who? What?
He just trying to set up a harem for Yakusha, and I'm here for it.
It's making it harder and harder for me to maintain this harem when she gets this blade.
Who's trying to pick up the rapier?
As Tilfa walks up to the rapier, she picks up, and initially she seems to struggle with it, not used to the weight of the weapon. Let's see. Anyakusha. Kyokufu was here. And Barb, you pick up the words from Jimpok, like barely speaking above a whisper.
It's okay. It's okay.
As you guys kind of notice a visible drain in spirit from him, as if a great pressure has been released from him.
The cutout is wild.
And it's
Hita, you said we notice a visible and then nothing after that.
Great. I heard great.
Yeah, so if you want to retry that one
you
again.
know a visible. You notice a visible drain in his spirit, in a way. Oh my fucking god! It cut out again. I literally saw it cut out that time.
And drain in his cock.
Bro, we about to cut off. We about to go on Zoom for this.
Fucking Discord, man. Yeah, it's just Discord because OBS is picking up the mic just fine, and I'm
That
literally.
means you're peaking mighty hard or something, eh?
Yeah, which it shouldn't be. Yeah, it shouldn't be. peaking at all. Like, maybe I'm too close to the microphone. Let's find out.
Maybe.
Maybe, who knows?
Perhaps.
But you notice a visible drain in his soul, so to speak, as it in a similar situation with Samomoka, where it feels like a massive weight has just been lifted off his shoulders. And you see the blade begin to glow. And a small gust of wind appears out of nowhere as it flows around Tilfa, and she kind of blowing up her hair and everything like that. You also note, also when you guys came inside, so too did Fenrir, just kind of trailed in behind everyone else. You also see him stand up at attention, looking at her. And as the light of the blade fades and the wind dies down,
And it seems like the blade has chosen you, my dear.
What?
I hate it here. I really do.
and now we're gonna take a break. So we'll be right back after
Hayaku dropped to his knees.
Yeah. We'll be right back, folks, after this break. I'll let my room cool off a bit, let folks go to the bathroom, get a drink, get a snack, and when we come back, we'll continue on with our
We
session.
really are the Amazon delivery drivers.
Yeah.
I hate it here. I really do.
Why are you
We'll
hating
be
me?
right back, folks.
My neck is
Guys.
really
They are.
should.
Try.
And
Pulling up your
we're
crash
back.
game.
Yeah,
No.
releasing a broken game is not getting their act together.
Anyway, enough Pokemon talk for now. We are.
Yeah, let's not get Nintendo on the stream.
What happened, Nintendo?
A luxury.
Nintendo, I got to play game later.
Anyway, so as the situation
Why did I
calms
just hear
down,
the sound of a light bulb?
as you all stand in the living room area of Jim Pock's house with Tilfa, his great granddaughter. She stands there holding the rapier in hand and just kind of just in shock of what her grandpa just said. What do you mean, Amen, chosen wielder?
I mean exactly that.
It can't be any of us.
Those little gnomes.
Drop to your knees. What the fuck?
In shock.
It's the menu. I've always could tell when you were a wee little baby. You had something special with you. Something that the rest of our family hasn't had in many generations.
Boy armor.
This isn't a story.
A delivery service named Amazon.
Why was someone naming Amazon? It makes no sense. That's a force, isn't it? Anyway,
Fosh is just upset because none of us are special.
Did not say that. Not why I'm upset.
You didn't have to.
He's upset because Hanyakusha was right.
Yes, that is exactly it. Good call.
I don't know why we got the information. Any one of us could have said it.
Anyway, so.
It's not like I learned this in secret.
you've had a unique connection with the world around you, unlike anyone else. Just look at Fenrir. He's a freaking direwolf. Brought here in pseudo duress. I say pseudo duress because I understand the situation. Don't worry, you're fine.
Is Fenrir just his name, or is it a famous mythological being like it is in
Oh, that's his name.
real? Okay.
You made friends with Fenrir. With no one around. You told me yourself. When you first met Fenrir, he was tied to a tree. No one else was able to approach him, and, you know, there was talk that they were going to put it down, because there was a wild wolf tied to a tree. You were able to walk up to it and, in a way, befriend it. Not everyone can do that. So I asked the blade. What is it looking for? If not me, then who? And it told me he's looking for someone with a kind heart. A big soul. I don't know, I still don't understand what it means by big soul. Well, I mean, we're small people here, but... So I let you have a chance. And it chose you. You'll be just fine. Get some proper training and you'll be all... Oh, good and dandy, just like good old Urgenbach.
But I'm not a fighter.
Neither was I. No one asked to be... No one asked if you need to stand up and defend your land or anything like that. You just do it. When you need to do it. I'm sure the same can be said for any one of the folks here. Am I right?
Shoot, the first ever fight I've ever been to, I almost died.
Good times.
And I lift up my sleeve and I show my scar and my mark.
young boy here was telling me his origin story, and surprisingly, you know, it happened out of reaction and fear.
It happened. Can I?
What about you,
Oh, no.
young sir, as he points to you, Ragnar.
What was your first combat experience like?
I'd have to say it was hunting down the spiders in the caverns. It was very hot, very warm.
Indeed. And
I was
you,
more than prepared for it.
sir. What was the first fight you ever got into?
As he points to you, Fasha.
Combat training with my old master. He was never one to take it easy on me.
So you were forced to fight.
I still have nightmares to this day.
Precisely. Not everyone chooses to go fight. Sometimes it's thrust upon us, and sometimes we seek it out. What matters is what you stand to do and stand to gain by fighting. In my case, it's to protect everything and everyone around me. My friends, my family, my rivals even. You'll be just fine, my dear.
Hey, if a ragtag like us can live this long, I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure.
You know, a miracle it is, as much as it is.
Would you like us to accompany you to the capital? It would be a good bit safer for you there, and they can help you prepare for your journey ahead.
But what about
That'll be fine, my dear. Like a college of old favors. People could come check up on me. I haven't lived this long without having a few little tips and tricks and favors to pull from. Be just fine, my dear.
What's this guy's name, by the way?
Jim Hawk, the great and powerful wizard?
Didn't he just say his name like 2 minutes ago? Didn't he?
Oh, I forgot, and I'm writing it down now.
Coming from a person that also doesn't take notes, are you good?
Specifically because I plan on sending to this guy to do reassurance, blah blah blah.
Yeah, let's not get the essential character dead now.
Assuming.
Weird. Wait, since it's almost lunchtime, why don't we all have lunch together?
I do like food.
Do you want to go out to eat, or do we want to... or do you feel like cooking?
Well, there's a lot to take in right now.
It's understandable. Do any of you cook?
I can cook for you. Where's your kitchen? And I'll cook something up real quick.
Oh, it's right over here.
And Silva puts the sword down and leads you to the kitchen.
And while he's in there, Ragnar will have like a deep sigh of trying to feel back into his comfort zone as he cooks the meal together.
Alright, go ahead and make a... I think I made a skill check for you on your thing. Make a cooking check for me.
A clicking check?
Cooking check.
A clicking check, yes.
I heard clicking.
Hang on. Did you make it, or is it just?
It's in D&D Beyond. It's a +7. It's basically a wisdom check with proficiency.
Or I'm rolling a D20 +7.
Yep.
16 plus 7.
16. And so yeah, that 16 plus 7, you've got 20. Yeah. You make a really good meal. They have a lot of really good ingredients, and they're ingredients that you've cooked with before, but also many ingredients you haven't cooked with. So, do a little bit of trial and error. You come up with a very good dish that is a nice flair of gnomish ingredients with Dragonian in cooking. With that in mind, and because you have the chef feat, let me double check the chef feat real fast.
I don't think it's anything special. Hang on. Well,
As part of a short rest, so you can cook special food, and it's technically a short rest.
we just gain extra HP back.
Yeah, but we'll go ahead and add a little bonus to it. Go ahead and, you know what? We'll do this. Go ahead and roll a D8 for me.
Two temp HP.
Alright, no, it's not temp HP. So for the next 2 actions, for all parties that eat this thing, you guys are gonna have to make a mental note of this. For the next 2 actions, and you get the benefits of a blessed spell, pretty much. So you get to add 1d4 to any ability check, attack, roll, saving throw.
Neat.
Yep. So yeah, just keep that note in mind. It's the next 2 immediate checks, no matter what it is. So, as you guys are enjoying lunch, Jim Pock kind of explains a little bit more in broad sense of like what it was like during the Dark War, and how at the time there was a lot more segregation and discrimination against other species and everything, and other races. So you didn't have quite the united nation sort of aspect that we do nowadays, where elves and dragonkin live together, or dwarfs and dragonkin live together and stuff like that, because they're big rivals of each other. Back then, everyone was divided within nations, and their journey, when they were chosen as the heroes of light, they had to not only face the Dark Lord, but also had to reunite every single nation. Which is a little bit reassuring, knowing that, for the most part, the uniting of nations is not... The uniting of races and nations and everything like that are not present in this war. It's just more or less finding the heroes and preparing them for battle.
Such a deadly war. We should never have one again such as that.
Indeed.
Referencing World War I.
That was technically World War II.
No. I was referencing World War One. Well, yeah, I guess World War II would be the war that happened, but like after World War One, they didn't. They just called it the Great War because they didn't want it to happen again and stuff like that.
Yeah, and then
it didn't happen anyway.
It didn't happen anyway, and I'm like, okay, no, that was World War One, because the entire world was at war at that point.
Why did I just say Germany?
Anyway,
Someone should have just got accepted into art school. I'm just saying. No, I'm just kidding. That would have.
Damn. Jesus.
God.
I like where we're at.
You guys
You're
are.
just gonna kill my character one of these days. I guarantee it.
Hopefully they live a long and productive life. Anyway.
You hear that? You have to always be productive, otherwise.
Anyway, as you guys are enjoying things, there is a knock on the front door, and Tilfa gets up to go to the door. As she walks out, Fenrir, who's currently inside, his ears pick up, and he begins to growl a little bit.
I get up and go close the door. I'll try to open it in her stead.
Yeah. Getting over there, you open the door and everything like that. And you do see a couple of gnomes dressed in rather nice suits and everything.
So I kind of just tower over them, giving them not so happy look. Hello, how can I help you?
Yes, we're here to see as if some individuals have come through this area.
Some individuals?
Yes, that's right.
I'm kind of like blocking the doorway. Sorry, I'm just doing some clerical deeds for this family here.
Make a
My bird's
deception
gonna hop
check.
on his shoulder.
And you can tell that
Ooh, good deception.
he's also scrutinizing you as well.
As he should.
I'm gonna use a wrath dice for this. Use a couple of wrath dice actually.
I need to use a couple of glory dice, and then I also got the
Go for it.
Are you gonna use the glory dice?
Yeah, go ahead.
How many glory dice are you
Do it.
using?
All of them.
I said a couple, so that'd be two. But that's a pretty good roll.
Alright, but add the d6 out of the way. Oh god, not even that will save that. Alright, what's your deception?
My total is 26.
26. No, that is no amount of glory dice is no amount of wrath dice is saving this one.
I see. And what sort of clerical work are you doing? Purification, cleansing, healing? We know old man Jim Pock lives here. Has he finally kicked the dirt?
It's the business of the church.
Unfortunately, we're just blessing the family.
Say
I see.
unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Then as a good cleric, yeah, you'll do as well to informs us if you sees any suspicious individuals coming around, yeah?
Alright, would you like to give me a description?
Absolutely, and he hands over a piece of paper.
It's just a
And
picture
get-
of Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's a picture of Hanyakusha and Fasha and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a picture of Pasha Hanyakusha in disguise.
I wasn't in disguise.
No, Hanyakusha in disguise.
Mhm.
Because I didn't see his actual real face. And a phantom, a half giant. Who else was there?
Ew.
Oh, and another dragonkin, and female dragonkin, along with the description of the adventuring group known as the Fire Charmers is hereby wanted for questioning. Questioning involving the arson and attack on a recent establishment.
Very well, I'll try to seek you out if I find any of these.
Very good.
And then they walk away.
Now I'll close the door. I'll give Hanyakusha the paper.
Looks like our past is coming to haunt us. Again.
No,
Seems like
this
it is.
exactly the
Our
opposite.
mission is done here. We can just sneak out of here. And hopefully they're not like listening next to the wall. Alright, I think we're... They didn't kick down the door yet. Or maybe he is rolling in secret.
I know what you guys do.
Well, we don't have a real reason to leave right now. I say we just stay cooped in the house for a bit. Wait for about an hour or so. Check to see if the gnomes leave. The mafia leaves.
Yeah, I could like
And then we
go,
hop out
I
of
could
town.
leave, go around, see the coast is clear. What time is it right now?
It's about 12 o'clock.
So leaving by nightfall wouldn't be a good option.
That would be a good option for me. One with the shadows, baby.
Well,
Night.
the issue is
Everything's
staying
dark.
here.
Oh.
Decisions.
However, Hanyoka just has to stay away from this disguise, as I point in the picture. Well, I point at all the pictures, assuming one of them is him. And we just have to hide Fasha.
I'm a noble. I do not hide.
You're going to hide, and you're going to like it.
I will.
It's not called hiding, it's called blending in.
See, that one I don't mind doing. I'm also pretty sure we locked Tangakusha at this point.
Wanted for arson.
It's a very long story.
It's just propaganda.
Well,
Fake news! Fake news!
Fake news! I didn't do it. And if they said they did.
Took a very weird turn.
in the meantime, Hanyakusha's breathing sounds like snoring again.
No, he's pretty much out. We've said his name like several times, and he has not responded.
Oh shit, I thought it was sinus. Mine are killing me.
Yeah.
The allergies over here in Tennessee, well, where we are, Tennessee for me, horrible.
That's fair. Anyway, so as Tilfo looks at the boat. But if the Mafia's after you, then how are we gonna leave? It's
Several ways.
it's
We
a-
got out the first time around.
but it's the several of a week journey on foot from here to the capital.
Is that where we're going?
Yeah, Stormguard is the capital of Cestria itself. So, with that in mind, and I'm not sure if we will be able to get there without the Mafia knowing. Also, I'm afraid what happens if they find out you were actually here. What's up, due to Grandpa?
Take Grandpa with us?
Kidnap Grandpa?
He's old.
Kidnap Grandpa?
So it seems like we have two options.
Kidnap Grandpa.
No, you didn't
Yes, I
quiet.
was.
He's thinking about it. He's really thinking about the first option.
Well, the first option is really bad. First option is we go guns blazing, flip the Mafia, kill all of them.
So
The second
old plan
option
is
is
the new
sneaking
plan.
out. We wait till nightfall. I can use my familiar. I can change him into an owl, so you can have dark vision or blind sight or what have you, and we sneak out once the coast is clear.
Or I could just go out myself because I don't know what I mean.
Yeah, right now there are the only two people that have a problem with the that would be recognized by the Mafia Phantom is you and I.
Right. So while Ragna gets out, we're just gonna stay here?
No, I figured we'd do some sleuthing.
I'm actually thinking I drive the wagon here, I pick up
Yeah,
her and then everyone else.
Ungakusha disguised as himself, you, Ragna, Barb, and what was the girl's name again? Hilfa. You all can just walk out of the city no problem. You guys do
Go in the
that.
wagon. You just hide in the wagon.
They might search the wagon though.
They could search the wagon.
Yeah.
If I won with the shadows the wagon, but they touch me, I'm flipped.
Like I said, me and Phantom just need to find a different way out. You four can just leave normally.
Technically, Kyoku's.
Kyoku as well. Sorry, Kyoku, you're being very quiet today. I almost forgot
Not a
you were there.
problem. I was very fascinated with the stories.
Alright, figure out your way out of here, and then we'll.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, good luck, guys.
Well, I'm
Oh,
staying
no.
here until we figure it out, just in case you need us.
Come now, Phantom. It's not that important. This is what's best for the group.
If I die, I'm blaming all of you. If I die.
It's fine. Alright, we'll split up and me and Phantom will find a way out.
I'd like to hear that plan first.
Well, first off, we'll have to figure out a way out. So, but the only way to do that is to figure out what the security is like around here. Hell, maybe we can even get out through the sewers. We won't know until we actually search, but if you guys are caught with us while we're searching, it's not going to end really well for you guys.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go.
I just
That sounds
recoil
like-
at that thought. The sewers?
Phantom, I know prestidigitation. I will keep you clean.
I'm gonna
It's the
go.
smell I'm worried about. It's the
Plug your nose.
I'm gonna go to the gate and see how the watch is. So I'll see y'all in a bit. I'll bring the wagon back.
Alright. So, Ragna, stepping out of the house, you do notice that there are still Mafia members around. They're kind of just doing a wide sweep of the area, going up to neighbors' houses and asking questions to them and everything like that.
Asking.
Asking if they've seen the fire charmers, I'm assuming.
Most likely, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
that would make sense.
But how's the gate security?
Well, the gate security is actually pretty tight. They do ask for registration as you're going in just to, you know. Oh, yeah, as typical guard security, but they all also. But for the most part, you do see a slight disconnect between the Mafia members and the guard at the gate.
They're not in bed with each other, is what I'm hearing.
Pretty much, or it doesn't seem to be that way.
We don't know that. We don't know their personal lives.
Hey, 5 minutes and an ale can change that.
Yes, 5 minutes and a male can do that easily.
Alright, so after that amount of time of traveling around, getting security detail, I come back and it's like, with the wagon, it's like, yep, y'all are gonna need a new way out, a different way out.
Figured. That's what I was trying to say.
Never know.
Yeah, it's kind of
Alright.
hard not to know.
Now, here's the plan. Phantom, I need Casper's help for this.
What form do you need?
I need specifically a bird form and preferably one that can see in the dark.
So a bat.
A bat, an owl, they can see in the dark. Let me see. I'll probably go with owl.
Probably should be best, yeah.
Although bats do have blind sight and echolocation. Alright, what's the... I'll need some lavender and a candle. Actually, scratch that. Just give me an hour. Scratch that.
Got it. You five don't have to stay for this, by the way.
Yeah, y'all can just dip.
Oh, now he's back.
If you're sure.
Sorry about that.
It's fine. Yes, I'm sure. It's best that you guys travel without us, but stay with the chosen wielder.
If I don't hear from you soon, I'm coming in with my hammer.
You'll hear from us, I promise.
You sure y'all gonna be okay?
We got out once before, we can do it again.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Didn't you say that you guys got out with, like, the help of the mafia?
Yeah, tomato, tomato.
We're smart, we can figure it out. And if not, well, it's been nice knowing y'all.
Well, it's best, even if we can't get out, it's best that not all of us get captured. Look, what's good for most of the party is also good for the world in this scenario. Now, go as I start pushing them out the door.
And I'm gonna go I'm gonna go to a quiet space and set up my ritual. Please don't bother me.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you basically you go to one of the second floor rooms and everything like that and perform your ritual.
Alright, so I guess we head out then.
I guess.
Be safe, Grandpa.
Don't worry, my dear. I'll be fine. Oh, I'm getting kind of excited about this now. I haven't had to do this level of XP now in a long time.
We'll be out of your hair in about an hour, Grandpa. For now, you answer the door if they come back and no one's home.
It'll be easy. I'll use one with the shadows. It'll be easy. As for Fasha, I don't know what he's gonna do. Probably hide. Casper, this way. Casper.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna touch our small friend here.
Which one?
God damn it.
You've got Barb and you've got Tilfa. Which small person are we talking about?
Look, Barb is big at heart, okay? That's what I don't consider small. Anywho, Tifa.
Yeah, Tilfa, yeah.
I cast Disguise Self.
And what you disguise her as?
Why?
I disguised her. No, her goblin probably be not good enough.
Wait. You know what? I'm not even gonna question it.
Yeah, no one's looking for her.
Yeah, they are. Or did we forget what happened in the arena?
Didn't Grandpa just tell us that the demons probably don't even know who the chosen ones are?
Yes, but they clearly will understand if they see the weapon or feel its energy.
Do we have any?
But here's the
do
thing.
we have any?
You
Do we have
disguise
any
self,
justification to
but
think
still
that they
have
can
the
sense the weapon?
weapons of light. then disguise self wouldn't mean much.
On top of that, we're still somewhat fugitives to the state. Just in
Yes.
case.
Me, you, and Phantom are, but you have disguised self, and me and Phantom are staying behind.
I know, I'm just saying, just in case they go after the fire charmers in general.
Well, for now, you guys probably
Let me
shouldn't
finish.
introduce yourselves as fire charmers.
I know that. Let me finish. Just in case they try to go after fire charmers itself, if they spot her, they won't recognize her grandfather.